in the building. You already know. This is the 101 podcast where we come down the chimney looking for the smoke. We don't duck anything around here. We don't care who your favorite player is, who your favorite coach is, who's your favorite team, Ant-Man, Wemby, whoever. Anybody and nobody's not above criticism when you come to the show. So leave your hearts and egos at the door. Because Chase, we make sure we touch down on anything. Any of your players don't show up, we're on his ass. I mean, we're on them. Pause. If they performing well and we were just bashing them the other night, we got to give them their praise just as loud as much as we were bashing them, not bashing them, on the sports. If we're putting them down regarding sports, can we at least, James Harden came up clutch. Give him his credit. See, this show, we don't do the hating crap here. We don't throw beer cans, piss bottles. We don't do none of that personal stuff. And your personal way you feel about a player or coach or whatever, that factors in a take. No. That's not a take. That's called you don't like the person and you let it factor in what you're saying about them. We don't do that here. We come down that chimney looking for the smoke. I'm your sports mediator. I'm the guy that says what's on your mind, what people don't want to say. I'm going to bluntly say it. In respect, in the same complex of how the game went. No personal shots whatsoever. Hawks ATL, what's good, my guy? Salute, my dude. Hey, man, what's up? Hey, man, I know everybody seen these games yesterday, but boy, y'all see what's behind me now. I know we all see how the game went yesterday now. Come on, man. T-Wolves go down 3-2. They go down 3-2 to the Spurs, everybody. They got blown out, belt to you know what. Hold up, wait. They didn't just get beat yesterday. That damn belt. Wemby looked like he owned every bit of the real estate on the basketball court. I'm being bluntly real with you guys. Wemby looked like he owned every bit of the basketball court yesterday. If you want to see a game, Gen X said Pistons pack. Who else? KK. Let me get to this, but the Pistons, man, they absolutely held it down. I said the Pistons. The Spurs. The Spurs, damn it. Wemby had everything going. He had everybody making business decisions out the paint. Let's just be real. He had Ant-Man settling for jump shots all day. Long contested twos. Jaden Daniels, everybody on the Timberwolves, let's be honest, they had just as much as points as the field goal shots they had. Last time I checked, that's good defense. Anthony Edwards, the only one that almost shot over 50%. But you look at everyone else, if you're going to score 16 points and it took you 16 shots to get it, you think I care about that? Do you think the defense of the other team care about that? Everybody, let's be a buck. We all know, if we getting you to shoot as much as shot attempts as the points you have, that's everybody on the Timberwolves yesterday. We're going to win this game. Oh, you got 15 points on 17 shots? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're shooting 30-something%. That was the whole Timberwolves lineup yesterday. I'm just letting you know for a friend, everybody. But yes, we gotta be honest with ourselves with what we saw yesterday. Julius Randle. Oh my God. Julius Randle. I don't know what you was doing. But listen here, we can't do that, Julius Randle. I'm about to get to the chat in a few, but Julius Randle, where were you at yesterday? Can anyone show me? There was an APB out for Julius Randle's arrest yesterday. We still haven't found him. We're still looking for the guy. Man, listen here. Julius Randle, I was just bigging you up yesterday. I was just saying, who on the Spurs have energy to guard Julius Randle? I already said that. Who could guard Julius Randle? Champagne. I was making fun of all of their defenders. And then Julius Randle, you come out there and lay that garbage down on the court. You out there shooting all these long contested jump shots. The Timberwolves, you know what you guys suffer from? The Timberwolves suffer from the Lakers syndrome. Y'all play well in 3 quarters, right? Or in spurts of the game. Every time, y'all look, the Spurs, they were down 10, close the gap. They were down 15, close the gap, almost tied at 62-62. Every time, you're going to ask yourself the million-dollar question, why do they keep getting down 10? Same thing as my Lakers. It's the Timberwolves. Y'all just play low IQ basketball sometimes to a point I want to rip my damn face off. Just reckless, careless turnovers. This is the Timberwolves in a 5-possession time span. Turnover. Stupid three-pointer. Stupid three-pointer. Turnover. Reckless foul. Next thing you know, down 15 points. And you be like, how that happened so fast? Twice in the same game. They had you down 10 in the first half, have you down 10 to 15 in the second half. Fourth quarter, you're down 20. But you be like, how do they keep closing in the gap? The Timberwolves only play spurts of good basketball. They don't have an actual point guard that could get them in actual quality sets where they're not forcing up ill-advised shots. Julius Randle. I'm like, y'all just shoot too much dumb shots like y'all don't have no IQ to know we don't need that right now. That's the Timberwolves. Sometimes y'all can settle for long contested jump shots that just bail the defense out. They like, phew, Anthony Edwards not going to the cup? Thank you. And Wemby, I'm going to give him credit here in a few. The man was holding down the paint like no other. Minnesota only had mid-30 points in the paint. That's damn near a season low for them. Why? Because the boy Wemby was something special yesterday. He wasn't getting 12 blocks, but one thing I could say is he made them bring that ball out the paint and reset over and over again. Contested long twos. Last time I checked, everybody, isn't that a W? Isn't that a win for us? That's all I'm saying. Last time I checked, long as we got you settling for contested long twos, I will live with that any day of the week. Any day of the week, man. Hawks ATL says Juju should have been getting easy buckets all day. He's been in the league too long. He be doing the same BS. Thank you. Julius Randle. I'm like, come on, you've been in the league too long. You should know how to attack, what to do in said moment. Get Champagne out on the block. Isolate him. When you get the ball off the rebound, Julius Randle, take it to the damn cup. You don't let the Spurs defense reset. You're supposed to make Wemby run. Don't give Wemby a chance to set up. Everybody, also, Rudy Gobert. I know I said you've been playing well, but yesterday was your first trash game. Can we be honest with that, everybody? 4 points, 5 rebounds. Wemby hovering around the paint like, I love when y'all got Gobert. I love when y'all got Rudy Gobert in. Shit, he ain't doing nothing. 4 points, 5 rebounds. That nigga Wemby in front of the basket like this, which means Julius Randle has to be in the game with Naz Reid to pull him away from the basket so we can have access to the paint. Let's be a band. At some point, if Rudy Gobert is that ineffective, and I say he's been playing well, so let's not egg on him. He had one bad game yesterday. Yesterday, the boy Wemby was hopping in his you-know-what. I'm telling you right now, he didn't give a damn about what that boy... He said, I heard you've been playing well against Jokic. Oh, I heard all this stuff. He like, say no more. Get your ass over here. I got something for you, boy. I'm going to tell you right now, but they got to get a lot more from Rudy Gobert. Can't be 4 points, 5 rebounds. You're not putting pressure on Wemby, gotten him picking up fouls like he did Jokic. Well, Jokic gets to hover around the paint. There's no floor spacer. Every bucket the Timberwolves had yesterday was like ripping. They damn near had to rip their face off to get it. Spurs come down, pick and roll, bucket. You be like, why are they scoring so easy? I had the Timberwolves losing this game. I had the Timberwolves winning this game. I was wrong, everybody. They were down 30 the second I blinked. I'm like, whoa. Anthony Edwards, that's my guy. Y'all know that's my guy. But he got to get better IQ, man. If they lack a point guard, I'm going to need you to develop that. And Dosunmu, where was you at yesterday too? Just bricking a bunch of open threes. But yes, Anthony Edwards, his IQ has to go up if this team wants to take the next step. It's that simple. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, that's my guy. But his IQ and Ant-Man IQ at the moment in basketball games, knowing what this possession entails, Ant-Man, you got to work on that, bro. There's too many times where, okay, y'all had a 10-0 run to get the game almost tied at 62, right? Who tells you to pull up for a contested long-range 2 when we've been getting everything at our mercy going to the rack when Wemby got out the game? Who told you to start just jacking up stupid shots sometimes? Didn't I not say that yesterday? The same thing that make Ant-Man special sometimes is his kryptonite. And Wemby said it too. You start settling for all these jumpers and everything that helps. Nothing but the defense. They love when you go shoot them damn things. When they see Anthony Edwards not getting downhill, the defense is like, phew. Oh, thank you. We don't need to see more of that. If only you know that. That's the problem. If only y'all know that and you're bailing the defense out every single time you're taking them long contested twos. Come on, man. And whoever that kid was, Shannon, whoever he was yesterday, the kid was playing like he had no common sense. I'm going to shoot a three-pointer right in front of Wemby like he not about to glass it. Come on, bro. What we doing? Watch 2-7 set. What's up, LA? What up? You know, the headquarters. We here, man. How you? How everybody been doing this weekend? But yes, I'm being a buck with you guys. One thing I'm not going to do is pander to them. I already told y'all. One thing we're not going to do is pander to these guys. Julius Randle, you had an absolute terrible game. When I said terrible game, you was awful. You look like you couldn't even beat your own mismatch. And can you explain to me why every time I look at the NBA, everything has to start from the three-point line? Is it me? Every time Julius Randle get the ball, he got to stop at the top of the key. Remember Karl Anthony Towns when he was struggling with the Knicks? Everything started from the three-point line with him. Why he been dropping triple-doubles lately? Why Karl Anthony Towns been playing well? They've been getting him the ball in the teeth of the defense, at the free throw line and down. Come on, man. Julius Randle, you got champagne on you. Get your goofy ass on the block. Act like you play your size. Damn. When Julius Randle makes a commitment to put his head down and go to the basket, the man's special. He damn near look like he could be a bully. He look like he could be LeBron sometimes. But when Julius Randle just launching up all these threes, I'm like, I didn't know you were Dirk Nowitzki, bro. We don't need that. We don't need another hero. Stay within your lane. You don't know what street guys used to tell you when they used to see a kid trying to be tough? They'd be like, yo, listen here, stay in your lane, bro. You a cool dude. We don't need you being that tough guy that we know you ain't. Because when it's time to bust a grape in the fruit fight, you ain't busting ish. It's the same damn thing with Julius Randle. Who told you could just be jacking up three-pointers? Reckless three-pointers. Nigga, Julius Randle shoot three-pointers sometimes like he's Steph Curry. I'm like, who gave you the green light to do that? Please, I need to talk to him. On the double, like yesterday. Come on, man. Francis, Coel, you spit facts. Appreciate that. Hawks, ATL, Ant-Man, another one. He should have been living at the free throw line. Thank you. Anthony Edwards cost him that game yesterday. You have to know game tempo. We had 2 10-0, 12-0 runs, right? It brought us right back to neck and neck with the Spurs. What were we doing well to put us in this predicament? Why do you take it upon yourself to just start shooting shots? You ain't Julius Randle. That's not how we just closed the gap on a damn lead. We was getting downhill on Cornette when he came out the game. We was going at their collar. We wasn't bailing them out. We wasn't bailing them out on defense. Then you see Anthony Edwards do the pull up, damn near at the three-point line. Soon as he missed that jump, what did Keldon Johnson do on the Spurs? Congratulations, he balled. I'm getting to the Spurs in a second. He took that ish, got an and one foul on the other end. Next thing you know, everybody, guess what? The Spurs is on another 11-0 run. When you shoot dumb shots, I know all kindergartners, in case we chewing on crayons or something, I think we all know when you shoot a dumb shot and it ricochets off the rim, what happened next? It's called, we're about to start the break. Damn. And you would think the Timberwolves will have common sense at some point where the Timberwolves will say, all right, we didn't need that shot. They come out and shoot the same goddamn bullish again. Francis Coel said, Randle jumper broke. Thank you, bro. I could understand if you made 1 or 2, you feel like you feeling it. You know, let me get a heat check. I got nothing against that. You were throwing bricks at that fiberglass over and over again. When does, under the stretch of the imagination, say, maybe I should go to the cup? It's almost like he never has a stretch of the imagination of that. How come nobody on the bench say, yo, we was doing good. Keep going to the hole. Keep getting quality shots. How come everybody just sinks in this shit? No one says anything. We're just playing horrible basketball. I told y'all about my Lakers, everybody. I told y'all. We play horrible basketball sometimes through a 5-possession stretch. That's the Timberwolves. It gets to a point sometimes, like I said, I don't know where to look but rip my damn face off. Julius Randle shoots a dumb three-pointer. Next possession, Anthony Edwards, dumb three-pointer. Next possession, turnover. Next possession, turnover. I don't know how we're down 15 points. Let me educate you. Come on, man. Anthony Edwards, you got to be better sometimes. Ant-Man, that's my dog, but like I said, no one's above criticism on this show. He needs to be better. Sometimes you need to know, we don't need you to be a shooting guard. We need you to facilitate the damn offense. Julius Randle was struggling to get it going. Could I get him somewhere on the floor where I could get him going? It's not just look for your shot sometimes. Ty Eagles, what's good, my moderators in the building? What's good, my guy? How's life been going for you, by the way? Oh, OG Kick said facts over fans. What's goody, man? Oh, yeah, what else we got up here? Hawks ATL said, my son walked in the smoke and through the fire, always keeping it a buck. But yes, everybody, I told y'all this, man. I know we be saying Anthony Edwards is Timothy and all of that. Is he? Yes, he is. But let's be real. He's costing the Timberwolves 2 straight playoff series back to back. They down 3-2. And I'm not saying the series is over. I still got them winning, bro. It's the fact his IQ is not getting better, and that's just what I think about him personally. I think there's moments in the game you will see Chris Paul, somebody, a veteran, slow the game down. Stop making them play. They're trying to make us play at their pace. You need to know when they're trying to speed you up. They're trying to speed you up to take a bad shot. Let me act like he got a lane to the basket, knowing damn well he don't, just to make him speed himself up. You got to know when they doing this. When they let you go by too easy. Everybody, if I blow by Wemby right now and just blow by him, you didn't think he let you do that on purpose? He about to stalk your ass to that basket and glass it. Common sense, right? You got to know how they're playing you. Anthony Edwards, you just keep taking, how can I say it? You're taking the fool's goal that's in front of you. They want you to take that shot. Champagne cannot guard Julius Randle on a post. You put Naz Reid in the damn game. You sit Naz Reid at the top of the key. Stop putting his ass at the corner. Wemby could slide his feet and still negate the play right then and there and still disrupt it. You put Naz Reid at the top of the key. You bring Wemby out there. He has to guard him out there. You put Julius Randle on the opposite block. He goes to help from that angle. Naz Reid open, swing the damn ball. Somebody's open. How the hell y'all don't got the common sense to know that, Timberwolves? It's because y'all play with talent. You don't play with IQ. And that's been the Timberwolves the last 4 years. There's about some possessions with Anthony Edwards, I'll be like, damn it. One time you had a corner three, you forced up a fadeaway. Next thing you know, they're on a 5-0 run. Just because you made one mistake. You're playing against teams in the playoffs in these rounds, you make one mistake, we're starting off on a 15-0 run. This ain't no more, this no longer the Wizards. This no longer the Hornets and other teams. You play with your food in this round, I'm telling you right now. That belt to ass don't skip nobody. And I know that ain't who I think it is. That's Tom in the building. Brother from another mother, another one. Man, only some of y'all get that from me. Trust me. You know you're the homies, everybody. But what's good, man? And how you been? Tom says, Wemby got away with murder. I'm still upset with the Celtics getting played by the referees. The Celtics just, listen here. I tell you, the Celtics didn't get played by the referees. What DJ Khaled said, congratulations, you yourself. They played themselves with them threes, and it sent them to Cancun. But anywho, what are you saying? He said getting played by the referees. The Knicks are truly trying to get them into the finals. Hey, I'm with you on that back end of that one. But them Celtics, they live by the three and they die by it, bro. You got to live and die with good things and accept it when it goes bad. He said they don't have a bench at all. Facts. And everybody, man, give me 1 second because I'm about to go pick up my Instacart downstairs. But one thing we got to do is, I'm telling you this right now, the Timberwolves don't have a bench neither, correct? Well, they do, but people hurt. They just got Dosunmu, Naz Reid, and that's it. Let's be a band. Dosunmu, you throwing up bricks all day, every day yesterday. I mean, everybody's entitled to a bad game, but Stephon Castle was going at your damn collar. He shot like 8 for 11. Vassell got what he wanted. Wemby got what the hell he wanted at any time. Champagne, everybody shot damn near 50% and they starting 5. The Timberwolves, when they're not engaged in defense, trust me, that's the team I don't like. I like when it's the same thing as the Pistons and Timberwolves. When their defense isn't engaged, they don't look like the same team. Y'all know what y'all about to see when they play them tomorrow? The Timberwolves are desperate. Watch how they lock the damn Spurs up. The Timberwolves only play with that level of tenacity. I don't know why. It's when they smell desperation on the line. And you see them play defense like no damn other. Just like the Pistons. Just like OKC. It's just they don't be locked in all the times. And that's why sometimes I be a little, because that defense leads to y'all offense. Y'all can't beat a team straight up with y'all lackadaisical offense. You can't. You take Julius Randle out the picture, where's option B at? Rudy Gobert? What? Huh? What? Come on now. He said, Tom said, my brother, all facts. Real talk, keep your emotions to yourself. Because you're going to hear the real facts from my brother from another mother. Yes, sir. Tom says Minnesota Timberwolves came out playing so soft They needed to knock Wemby on his ass. Thank you. Ty Eagle says you can see which team wants it more. Thank you. Yesterday, that's all it was. And guess what, everybody? This is going game 7 because now Wemby and the Spurs got to take that desire to want it more on the road. Y'all saw it with them. They couldn't take it to their home. It's all about who's desperate at that damn moment. The Pistons is desperate tonight. I'm letting y'all know this. Y'all going to ask me, who you got winning, the Pistons or the Cavs? I'm going to say the Pistons. Why? I'm like, they desperate. And I know when people desperate, you get a whole different, you see niggas getting scabs on their elbows. They got a scab on their chin. They don't give a damn what happens. I know we ain't going home. That I do know. My kids in the stand, my wife here. And, oh, no. We ain't going home. If we going home, it's over there. Everyone know, don't ever get sent home on your home floor. Shit, let it happen on the road or something. Get off the team plane and everybody waiting back for you and stuff. At home, I ain't bring my kids here to see me get belt to my ass. Hell no. CC Motion 98 said Ant-Man needs to turn into 1993 Michael Jordan, dunking over Wemby, Slenderman, having an 100% moment. Yes, sir. And he needs to realize when it's belt to ass moment. And sometimes when it's put the belt down, we need you to facilitate the offense. Slow it down. Everybody, yo, stop that shit. Yeah, you go over there, huh? Enough of that. Somebody do something dumb. Time out. Yo, bruh, you. Yeah, you. Get over here. What I tell you about shooting them dumbass threes, huh? Huh? Yo, we got them down. We just got on the run. Who told you we needed that? I better not see that happen again. It's like, nah, I'm joking with y'all, but damn it. Let me go get my food for a sec. I'm going to be right back. But everybody, the Timberwolves show low IQ in a 5-minute stretch that just make you play. And no one referees it. No one says anything like, yo, maybe this isn't working. Yo, you got a mismatch. Get on the block. Everybody just plays with no self-awareness. Then you see the Spurs. Holy shit. Wemby wants the ball in the post. They throw the ball in the post. They're not playing with their food. Timberwolves, you throwing the ball sideline to sideline, side to side to side. All they doing is looking at y'all like goofy as hell. Like, okay. You're not threatening us on our back foot. We don't give a damn how y'all throwing that ball side to side. And then next thing you know, shot clock winding down. You're launching an ill-advised, long-contested two-pointer. So nobody can't understand that in the next 5 possessions. This is how our last 5 possessions look. No one has the common sense to understand that. Hey, to stop this possession, who got the mismatch? Let me see. Julius Randle. Can you act like you know you got the damn mismatch? Huh? One game, Julius Randle played like he LeBron back on the Cavaliers back in the day. Another day, Julius Randle, I'm Ray Allen. I'm like, who told you were Stephen Curry tonight? Who told you we needed 3-pointers? Can please somebody tell me we don't need another hero? Damn. On that note, I'm going to get back to it because the boy Julius Randle got my blood boiling. That's why I'm happy my Lakers moved off your ass. All that buffness for no reason. I forgot what movie said that. I think it was in Malibu Most Wanted. Oh, yeah. He said all that buffness for no reason. Julius Randle, big as hell for nothing. Went over there, went around, shoot jumpers and shoot fadeaways. Get on my damn nerves. Don't ever take an over-under with Julius Randle because you don't know what value you get in one day or the next. I'll be back. Oh, man. But Julius Randle been drunk off that Modelo. his ass today. I told you, I'm on his ass. Oh, yeah. Tired of that stuff. All these ill-advised, stupid shot. Everybody think they Kobe. No, everybody ain't Michael Jordan. Ain't nobody tell y'all can just be shooting all this wild ish. Woo! Had to go pick up my Costco and ish. Jamal Robinson, what's good, my guy? Ant-Man injured, no excuses. No excuses. Whew, that Costco, picking up all that Costco just got me tired, but Instacart, damn it. But anywho, Ant-Man being injured is no excuse. It's just like when people say, have class at the end of the game and don't dunk the ball. Well, tell your team to stop scoring. Just like Ant, he want to play the game. We don't want to hear that knee bullshit. He just had 35. He just put, yo, listen to this. The man just had 35. I was just up here the other day. Dunk the ass. Anthony Edwards. Nobody can't guard that man. But then all of a sudden, has a lackadaisical game. Oh, his knee. No. That's not how it works when we checking the hit. Okay? Ty Eagle says Ant is not able to win by himself. Ice cold. So basketball doesn't work in team game plan. 1 against 5 and it will never work. Anthony Edwards don't have enough basketball IQ to understand what they're doing. They're playing you to go hunt for your shot. What you got to do next? Trust your damn teammates. What Phil Jackson told Kobe and Mike. Trust your damn teammates. Yes, when you collapse, somebody's open. You need to figure out where the defensive rotations are going. Tendencies. Stop just running 100 miles an hour and then just trying to find your shot. And Julius Randle, god damn it. How come you never see an easy basket from Minnesota? Tell me I'm not BSing. Why you never see them get an easy basket? Just an easy pin down screen bucket. You'll watch the Spurs get that like this. You watch them, everything is damn near getting a needle through a haystack. Come on, man. Randle didn't show up. He damn sure didn't. Hold on. CC Motion 1998 says, laughing my ass off. Ant-Man gonna turn to Ja Morant. Oh, with the gun. Aimed at any unwanted 3. Yo, Ant-Man gonna turn into a goon? That's what CC Motion talking. Jamal Robinson, that's funny. Lakers in 6. Yo, bro, fall back, yo. Don't come in here with that shit today, all right? What else we get? And I'm with Tom. He said Minnesota need to knock Wemby on his ass. You know what your job is, Rudy Gobert? It's fine every offensive possession. You need to go find Wemby. Grab his ass. Every time, wherever that ball swings, you need to be able to front him. And every time he think he about to swim over the top to try to get in front of it, no, negate his ass out the play. Don't touch him. No, Paul, just throw an arm or a hip at him. When you hit somebody on their lower half, they can't elevate and contest. This is common damn sense. What every small guard do? Ask Jalen Brunson. Every time he go to rack, he makes sure he gets in your chest because he know you can't jump and take that contact at the same time. That's impossible. I'm pushing you off balance. You won't be able to get enough lift to stop me from getting my shot. Y'all want to play drop coverage on Wemby. Nobody touching him. That nigga sitting there like this. What you about to shoot, dummy? Get that out of here. He's smacking everything around like a damn mosquito. We got to know this. King Jones, 972 said family suit. Jamal Robinson, Wemby is a problem, man. The damn boy an alien. All right? Yo, listen here. It gets to a point in the game, if I'm going against the Spurs, after what I saw last night, it gets to a point in the game where you just be like, if I'm in the huddle and they be like, what we got for Wemby today? I'm like, this is what I got for Wemby, bro. Like, he getting on my nerves. Every time I come down here, I got to reset. I got to run a different offense. Problem solved. It's like, nah, but damn it. You got to have bounty gate on Wemby. It's getting to a point, I think we need bounty gate on Wemby. Sometimes we need a basket. Somebody, I need you to take him out. Whatever you want to do, it's your business. You need an elbow to the jaw to get Wemby out the game? Because when Wemby come out the game, I'm letting you know right now, the Spurs, you can get what you want, how you want. Cornette, he played decent and all. I could give him that. But we can go at his collar. That's the difference. But when Wemby in the game, bro, oh, man. Whew. Boy, you ever see a kid go up to the rim and they shoot the ball and they got that smile? You think it's about to go and you just see this big-ass shadow. Bwop! Your shot all the way over the gate. It's about a dog's barking. Your whole ego went with it. That's what Wemby do when you go to the rack. I'm telling you this right now. That's what happens when you with Wemby and you go to the rack. Shit get real hectic. And you saw it yesterday. And every time you look, they trying to get a shot off of 5 seconds to go or under. You're rushing every single thing that you're putting up at the rim. Come on, man. It's all could play like that for so long, and I don't care who you are. You only can play like that for so long. You're going to hit some shots, but they're banking on you coming up short on some of them shots, and y'all do. And then next thing you know, you're down 10. Live and die by long contested 2s or 3s. You're going home. Ask the Boston Celtics. They in Cancun chilling. Moon stars and quasars looking at the games right now from afar. You live by that 3, you die by it. Julius Randle, $2 Dirk Nowitzki last night. Oh, what got into him? He said, I want to be Dirk. I want to be the best shooting bigger man. I'm like, bro, who told you we needed that? Huh? Explain to me. Who told you that that's what we needed? The Timberwolves could have had that game yesterday. They closed 2 10-point, and they were down 15 points at one point. They closed both of those gaps. They show a stretch where sometimes the Spurs look like they don't even belong on the court with them. And then y'all just revert to terrible basketball all over again. And y'all do it effortlessly to a point where I'm like, damn it, are you purposely sabotaging the game or something? I'm not even trying to be funny right now, but damn it, what else am I supposed to think? It's like y'all go out y'all way to find a way to lose the game. I'm just letting y'all know this right now. Sometimes y'all go out y'all way. I don't know. But yesterday, I was familiar with one thing that just kept happening. I'm like, why Wemby just keep scoring on it? Wemby was kicking your ass yesterday. I mean, listen, it happens to everybody, so we can't pick on them for that per se. Oh, yeah. King Jones says, sup, fam? What's up, man? Jamal Robinson said, Rudy Gobert bluffing. Minnesota got 2 all-star bigs and loosened. Make it make sense. Who's San Antonio stretch for? Champagne, a guy with no bricks in his back pocket. You would ask yourself, why are they not picking on that guy? Why are you allowing a spacer to just sit at the three-pointer and make you pay on the offensive end, but you're not punishing them on the defensive end? You see what they do to my Lakers? Oh, Austin Reeves got 30, right? Oh, that's cute. Whoever Austin Reeves is guarding, go at his ass. We're going to make him burn some energy. We're not about to just let him sit there and have all this energy on offense, and on defense, he's just chilling. Come on, man. Shooting jump shots against the Spurs, they want you to do that. Everybody, when you play the Spurs, you have to cuff your nuts and accept. You got to go at his chest. Stop letting him scare you. He's going to block the shot. Yao Ming was that damn tall. Last time I checked, dunks still happen. Layups still happen. When did Wemby make it that more difficult? I mean, it is more difficult, but the bigger the person is, you got to go at his chest. You got to make sure he's flat-footed where he can't get lift. Come on now. I know we all know basketball. Now shooting the ball, making them play drop coverage, he looked like the Great Wall of China because you're not initiating contact. Mr. Gobert. Right when somebody coming down here, I need to find Wemby, box his ass out. I need to, seal him. He can't be sealed and jump at the same time. The Timberwolves do it sometimes and then lose common sense at some point in the game and just stop doing it. Then you see Wemby swatting shit everywhere. I'm like, come on. The attention to detail. Can you retain that information to... We just had a 6-0 run, and we had it doing exactly what I said. Can we retain information to keep this going? Or are we going to start shooting threes with Julius Randle? Ant-Man come down and shoot some ill-advised shit. Ant-Man pissed me off because every time the double team come, why do you keep starting the offense at the top left of the court or the top right? You need to get in the middle of the court so when somebody come to even think for 1 second to swipe at you, even try to come over there, he got to come off a wide open 3. Floor spacing. How do we have that in Rudy Gobert is in the game, giving us 4 points and 5 rebounds? He's been playing great, by the way, so we're not going to murder the guy. Let's just be real. Damn, man. That's all I'm saying. They had this game and just fumbled it. I don't care what anyone said. I think they had this game and just absolutely fumbled it. That's just what I think. Just maybe. Maybe I'm tripping. But y'all tell me. And now we got to give credit to the Spurs. Stephon Castle was on ash yesterday, everybody. Dwayne BTO's in the building. My other moderator was good, bro. How life going? But yes, Stephon Castle, the boy had it going yesterday. Defensively, he had about, 2-3 dunks. He was on Jaden Daniels' ass. He was on a shooting guard Shannon ass. He was making life tough for Anthony Edwards, even though he had a couple buckets on him. But yes, he made him work for it. Stephon Castle, shout out to you. He was balling yesterday. De'Aaron Fox, he looked like he's playing with a lot more confidence. And if you can't stop De'Aaron Fox and you playing against those Spurs, I don't know what to tell y'all. And everybody, who y'all got winning? Detroit? Or I got the Pistons versus the Cavs coming up in the few. Who y'all got? But back to this tape, man. I just don't know. I'm being a buck with y'all. I just don't know sometimes. Maybe it's me. I always say that. Maybe it's me and the way I see things. But yes, that low IQ basketball, bro. Hey, B. Wayne, what up, though? Both my moderators checked in back to back. But yes, the Spurs, when Wemby's engaged and you're not dragging him away from the basketball, I don't know what to tell y'all. If you're not going at his chest, Julius Randle, you did it correct one play. You went to the rack with reckless abandonment. He didn't give a damn Wemby was down there. Guess what? It almost worked. But y'all, when you let that rim intimidation work, it disrupts your offense. Now you're not going at his collar. He's dictating our offense instead of us dictating their defense. Let's be a buck. Hawks ATL says he got the Cavs tonight. I got the Pistons just off of desperation. But let's be a buck, man. Rudy Gobert, I'm going to need you to get some cheap, tacky fouls off of Wemby, too. The same way you did off of Jokic. You can't be sitting there letting him just play free. He not thinking about foul trouble, nothing. He can just do what he want. You got to make sure you get an offensive rebound. You got to go back up. He blocked this shit. He blocked this shit. At the end of the day, we got to go at his collar. You can't let Wemby just punk y'all. You know what Rudy Gobert used to do back in the day very well, everybody? He used to have rim intimidation. Was he a good defender? No. Rim intimidation. What happens when you don't let that intimidation work? You can go at his ass. Wemby the same way. I saw Wemby get dunked on hard as hell. I know we all saw it too. Not last night, though. It can happen. But now let's stop talking about Timberwolves and end this off. Shout out to the Spurs. Dylan Harper came in, did what he want. The boy looked like he the future of the franchise in that backcourt. Vassell knocking down threes everywhere. It's hard to beat them and the boy knocking down threes. That's their spacer. De'Aaron Fox, he was just getting down here at any time, when he want, how he want. You name it, he got it. How you supposed to beat the Spurs and De'Aaron Fox got it going? Then we got Champagne knocking out all these corner threes. How do we stop that? Wemby giving you another 28, 30-something and 17 points, all 17 rebounds. He putting up these video game numbers. You got to bank on Wemby having a 14-point game, 16-point game, maybe 6 or 17 shooting. That's the only way you got a shot against the Spurs if you allow Steph Castle to shoot 8 for 11. Ty Eagle said, how many in this chat remember when Julius Randle was in LA, New York City, and now Minnesota? Has his game never changed? Rudy is one player, no skills, no frills, just tall and awkward. Everybody, Ty Eagles is facts. Rudy Gobert is one player with no skills, no frills, just tall and awkward. He's just the guy that gets in the way. Yes, but y'all conflate that with he plays great defense. I'm like, no, he don't. He's just getting away. Just tall and stay in front of the rim like this. Hey, he doing it something better than most people, so give him credit. But yes, and Julius Randle, he went to 3 different teams. We haven't seen his game materialize and got better in any way, shape, or form ever since he lost my Lakers. All right, let's be real. He started shooting the ball a little bit better. Outside of that, where did Julius Randle develop any part of his game? Let's be a buck. Where did Julius Randle develop his game at? He still can't go right. It's either go left hand or bust. If he can't get to his left hand, you might as well forget about his whole offense in the process of it. Julius Randle cannot. The same left-handed player as he was on my Lakers is the same left-handed player that he is on the Timberwolves. Can't beat you right. Everything to get back to his left hand, like the scouting report don't say that. The Spurs are too good for you to keep playing that same way, and you about to keep scoring the same way. Hell no. They're going to force you to score an opposite way. Let's see what he can do from the top of the key. And they force you to shoot all these dumb contested long shots. Don 4, Mieta says, what's up, Lakers fan? Oh, yeah, what's goody? Laker Nation headquarters. What you mean? I don't care that we lost. We still here. What's up? But Ty equals. That's a great one. Everybody, Julius Randle at this point, what you see is what you get from him. I thought he was going to abuse that boy last night, but come to find out, the boy was soft as Charmin. I can't mess with Julius Randle. I know everybody else be making up excuses for him. I'm like, but we're not doing this anymore for him. You shooting threes with a clear as day mismatch. What the hell is you doing? You're bailing the defense out every time you do that. Anthony Edwards absolutely needs you to be the number 2 option. He can't afford for Julius Randle to have 8 points shooting the ball, god awful, until the end of the game where it's garbage points. He started making some baskets. But no, he needs you to be a number 2. And you're going to see why Julius Randle never got his own team, because you never showed that you could be that guy. Why you think New York Knicks moved up off of you? I feel like we've seen enough. That's how they treat you. Hawks ATL says, if the Cavs and the Pistons series go 7, the Eastern Conference Finals won't start till Tuesday. Hey, man, and trust me, The Knicks are going to be well rested, everybody. That's one thing you got to take into account. The Knicks are going to be well rested if that does happen. And me personally, I believe that will happen also. But yes, I'm telling you straight up right now. You ain't got to like it, but trust me, y'all about to learn to love it. They're not playing with their food, unfortunately. That's the way it looks. But the Knicks ain't in it for the kicks, everybody. I'm telling y'all this right now. The Knicks ain't playing with nobody neither. They not. Give them their credit. They coming down that chimney looking for smoke with that belt right in their right hand. I'm telling you this, man. Listen here, man. Right now, the Knicks, they look like a damn ninja doing magic tricks. They got that belt. They doing all kind of tricks on. Get your asses over here. Up by 50. Belt to ass. Up by 30. Belt to ass. Next thing you know, oh, wait, another 30. Belt to ass. The Knicks is playing better than every team in the playoffs outside of the OKC. They are. Point to different margin, everything. They up by 30, 40 next game. Their last 6 games, look at their point differential. That's the second most in NBA history. You got to give them credit when it's due. And if you don't like it, get a Blues Clue. It's that simple, all right? You ain't got to like it, but you need to learn how to love it. Okay? Okay. It's Laker Nation headquarters. See? Laker Nation headquarters, but we ain't in the playoffs. Zoop, I'm the emoji. I'm here for the New York Knicks. I'm here for the other teams that's left in the playoffs. I got OKC playing the goddamn Knicks, and I got this absolute shellacking. Listen, if the Pistons get there, you best believe they getting swept. The Knicks play OKC in the finals. Oh, my God. Like I said, everybody called a National Guard. It's going to be absolute criminal what they do to them. I'm just being the buck with you. But hold on. B. Wayne says he got, my B. Wayne, 8274 says he got Detroit tonight. Okay. Hawks say you got the Cavs. All right. We about to see. Don Miera says you must not remember me. Laugh my ass off. I told you I was gonna be back, man. Hey, bro, I remember everybody. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I got memory like no damn other. So trust me, I remember all y'all usernames. You could come in this chat and I'm gonna play. Yo, bro, where you been at? No funny-ish. I knew you the second you commented. Come on, man. I know you one of those that y'all wait for my Lakers to fail and y'all pop back up like. Trust me, I know how it go. When you're a winner and your team wins a lot, that's how things go, bro. Hey, Curtis Knight, OKC winning it. I'm with you when you're right. King Rail 500 says Cavs in 7. Cavs in 7? Oh, everybody, I got the Pistons. Let's be real. Is the Cavs the better team? Should the Cavaliers beat them? Yes, I'm with you guys with common sense. I'm delusional, okay? You got Jordan Tyson struggling shooting threes off the bench. Matt Strus is hit or miss. Sam Merrill, hit or miss off the bench. This is where I'm coming from. James Harden, hit or miss, but he's been playing well the last 2 games. Give him credit. Hit or miss. It's too much hit or miss. It's too much, oh, what if this happened? What if that happened? I can never consistently rely on anybody on that team outside Donovan Mitchell. And let's be real. Can we be real? The boy Donovan Mitchell, the man was hot as hell. The boy was, I'm talking about he was hot as fish grease. The man was like a volcano. You know what volcanoes do. The shit erupted. Pause. No one could stop him. The ball was wilding. When he gets to that right hand, he stole that move from D-Wade where he take that little hop and put it over the top. Then he do that little float over. Oh. When Donovan Mitchell got it going, oh, man. He had it going. Asuru Thompson, Bompson, Bistons, whatever. I got free smoke for any and everybody. Who wants some of this? The boy Donovan Mitchell was on. Give him credit when it's due. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Don Formietta says, Rudy to the Rockets next season. Ayo, bro. Ayo, Don Fo. We don't need that negativity here. My Lakers, we need to keep Rui Hachimura by any means necessary. Absolutely tailor-made for today's basketball. 3-and-D, knocking down a shot, could put the ball down, make his own contested 2-point shot. He shoot 50% from the 2-point range and the damn 3-point range. Damn near. He's shooting 44% this year. Last year, 42%. Ain't played defense. 6'9", got size to him. Hell yeah, we need you to keep him. Talking about send him to the ops. Yo, the team that we beat in the playoffs. You know what we should do, Lakers? Let's try to make them better. Hell no. Hell no. Ty Eagles, please don't put pressure on my bro. He still has PTSD from purple and gold beatdown. Ty Eagles, fall back, Jack. I told y'all. Y'all coming in my chat talking about my Lakers. Listen here, man. Y'all ever saw Boys in the Hood? Y'all ever saw Boys in the Hood? Anybody? When Trey was in the living room throwing all them punches in the air? That's how I'm throwing them at y'all because I can't put my hands on you, you know? He was like, I'm tired of this shit. That's how I feel when y'all roasting my Lakers right now and I can't put my fingers on you, you know? I'm just saying. Do I want LeBron back? Jamal Robinson. Everybody, y'all think my Lakers should want LeBron back? I want to hear back from you guys. What y'all think before I put my fingertips on this? Do I really want LeBron back on my Lakers? Anybody? Y'all call him LaFraud, whatever. Y'all got names under the moon. Trust me, y'all got names for this man for years. LaFraud, LeBron, whatever y'all think. Terrence Smith says no. Don Formier says, he retiring. He got to go. LeBron ain't retiring. What LeBron hates right now, everybody, he hates the fact that you don't control your future for one time. You don't know what this feels like. Yeah, you don't know what this feels like. When LeBron sit on his high horse, he sit there and do that bullshit every offseason. Oh, I'll talk to my team and we'll make a decision. You mad as hell you can't do what Aaron Rodgers doing right now to the Steelers. You know why? Because the Steelers don't got no other quarterback option but him. Russell Wilson had them by the balls too. His dumbass fumbled it and went to the Giants. And next thing you know, he's a backup forever. No, Aaron Rodgers said, sit tight. I want to go back to the Steelers because I know y'all don't got no other better option. Well, guess what? Damn. LeBron, you didn't recruit Luka Doncic there whatsoever, so I can't say that. The second we got Luka Doncic, they started looking at you like, yeah, you and all this passive-aggressive shit. Do we really have to deal with this now? Come on, man. You didn't know when LeBron knew you weren't coming back to LA. The truth is, wait. Let's edge it back. Let's scale it back a little bit. Let's scale it back just a little bit. You didn't know when LeBron knew things was off. The second Austin Reeves, they talking about, oh, you the third option. Like what? Okay, they playing well. They on a win streak. I don't want to come here and ruin things. You know? But then like, I'm third option. At one point the jig is up. When am I back being the king? They're like, what? Huh? Old ass in the corner, man. Will LeBron be out no possessions? Old ass be in the corner. Yeah. Don Formier says, my Texans beat the Steelers. Definitely ain't worried about them suckers. Man, the Steelers ain't doing nothing. They just fight to get to 9-7 and have their little groupie party. We're never under 500. You're like, wow. When was the last time y'all won a meaningful game? So that's when Jamal Robinson, I think he should go to Cleveland and play with James Harden. Listen here. If LeBron got traded back to the Cavs, I'm letting y'all know now, the first person he's getting off of the team is James Harden. You think LeBron play with players like James Harden who hold the ball and just do all that wild shit? You don't play no defense. You don't move it off the ball well. Oh, no. LeBron go play. You got to move off of Harden. The same way when Kawhi said, I need you to move off of SGA for us to get PG. It's the same thing. For me to go over there, y'all got to get rid of James Harden. But King Ralph 500 said Knicks winning the whole thing. I need to have some of the Modelo and the... You have it. You never know, though. Let's get to the comments. He said, I think he's retiring. Do I want Bron back? All right, Don... Oh, no. Who else? Jamal Robinson said, can Wemby tack out OKC? Can Wemby tack out OKC? I guess you make him tap out. I believe OKC got bricks in their back pocket, and everybody, this is all for the marbles. OKC ain't about to come over here and Don just say, well, that's the Spurs. Oh, we beat them three times during the season. Who the hell cares? It's about who won it more now. The Pistons and Cavs tonight. You think the Pistons could say, oh, we beat the Cavs in the series so we can beat them again? No. Even the Cavs. Y'all go to any one of these locker rooms and tell me. Ask any player. Hey, based off of game one, they going to be like, that ain't game one. This is game 6. Are we better than them today? Y'all keep factoring what happened early in the season and think it just carries over. No, it don't. No, it don't. It's just like video game credits. You got to use them at the spot right then and there, and it says, you can even look anywhere else. You don't use these coupon points in X amount of time, they expire. That's life, everybody. You better cash in when you have it in front of your face. That's all I'm saying. But one thing we got to act like is we don't know these things already, because you know how it is when everyone don't like things. They struggle to accept reality. Here, we focus on the facts, whether you like it or not. Caleb Grace, 46, said Detroit in 6. Ooh. How's that possible? Ain't it a 3-2 series right now? Isn't Detroit down? This is an elimination game, if I'm not mistaken. You look like that. You funny as hell. But okay. Wait. You say he win it. Don Fernando said, fuck all that. Let's talk about the sweep and let's talk about LeBum retiring. Hey, King Rail, everybody at the bottom of the check. I got to catch up at the top. Give me a second real quick. Man, all I know is Don 4, he got smoked for me today. Hey, listen here, everybody. I know this is gonna sound mean, and I'm gonna need y'all to stick with my show, all right? My Lakers' worst season, right? My Lakers' worst be a lot of your team's favorite peaks. Let's be a buck. My Lakers had a championship in the 2020s, this decade, right? What do most of y'all teams have? Do y'all have a ship in the 2020s in this decade? No. We got a ring in the last decade. We got 2 of them. Well, really 1. Well, 2. Do y'all teams have 2 rings in the last decade? No. We get off that decade. We got 3 rings in that decade in 2000 to 2010. Do y'all teams have that? No. When did y'all get so comfortable talking about winners like they're losers? Y'all talk about us like we the New York Knicks, like we don't win shit. I really think I need to have some of the that y'all have. What Stephen A. Smith said, lay off the weed. Yes, I need to have what y'all have. Because I need to see the delusion that y'all see sometimes. I'm like, bro, y'all sure got a lot of smoke for my Lakers. That win stuff. We have championships. Hardware. We promote the NBA brand and keep moving forward. We make it entertainable. When the Lakers aren't winning, shit don't look right. It don't. Unless it's Stephen Curry snatching the NBA, getting 4 chips, where he could keep it on the West Coast. All right, at least LeBron had his little moment when he went with Cleveland and them. When the Lakers are not winning, we be all confused and who's winning the shit this year, and we act like we don't know what's. OKC's the first team that came by and said, this is our shit. You know where we're going to be at next season. Holla at us. Let's be a buck. Y'all be having a bunch of loser teams talking about the Lakers. I'm like, where's your team? When was the last time your team won something? What's your team? The Rockets? I'm like, oh, God. What's your team? New York? I'm like, oh, God. What's your team? The Bucks? What's your team? Every time I ask what's your teams, I hear laughing Stark every time. Then you're throwing bricks at my Lakers. I'm like, when did we get comfortable talking about winners this way? Oh, I told y'all yesterday, when did we say the New York Knicks is just winning it? When did they ever show you in their past that they just winning it? When did we just get comfortable like this? Because y'all are dopamine fiends. Y'all fall in love with the moment. My Lakers, what Drake said, y'all caught us slipping once, okay? So what? It's all right. Winners know they all can't be winners. Sometimes we're going to have to take an L and it's going to build character and we're going to retool. See, now y'all want us to be perfect. You know why? Because we're the Lakers. Now, when all these other teams lose, y'all don't hold them to that. Y'all don't hold them to that standard. Y'all only hold my Lakers to it. You know why? Because we're winners. What they tell you? If you ain't got a bunch of haters, you ain't popping. Who said that? Yo Gotti. If you don't got a bunch of haters, you ain't popping. When you winning in life, people like to kick a lot of dirt up on your white Air Forces. It's like stink me on Boondocks. They just like to rain on your parade. But fall back off my Lakers, Jack. All right? Fall back. That's all I'm saying. Lord Voye says, a breath of fresh air, love the content. He said, breath of fresh air, I love the content. Appreciate that. But I come with y'all to the real. I come with the real. I'm not here to pander for likes, subscriptions, and none of that. Nah. Crack. Course in goddamn order. We in here. We in my Lions den. We don't pander to nobody. Okay? When I feel like people talking out their chest like they made of steel, I'm going to make sure I humble that ass. What's your team? Because you're talking a lot. You're just talking real spicy. And I'll be looking like, well, when was the last time your team did anything? Maybe you'll be like, I'm like, it's funny. But we got to cut that out, though. That's all I'm saying. Back to the bottom of the chat. I'm on everything. Nathan Joe Jr., what's good, fam? What's good, man? How life been good with you, by the way? I ain't see you in a few. Again, I ain't see Nathan Joe Jr. I know who he is off the back. That's all I'm saying down for. I always remember every single person in this chat. Even if y'all went missing for 3-4 weeks, I'ma still remember ASAP. It's hard to have a back-to-back with y'all and not know your username. And I'm talking to you this much. I have no choice but to remember, you know? But what's good, man? Richard D. Ellis says, what duel is Kobe and Shaq? What duo is better, Kobe, Shaq, or Penny and Shaq? Come on, man. Kobe and Shaq is the most devastating thing NBA has ever saw. I was there to see it, everybody. We almost had a 4-peat. Just let that simmer down. This isn't a time of Tim Duncan. Y'all don't know what NBA Dirk know. We're doing that at the PT Mac. No one can stop the damn Lakers. There's no duo ever unseating Kobe and Shaq. Just book it. It's not ever happening. You know what's coming every game, and you just can't stop it. There's never going to be two players that can get 40 in the same game and make it look so easy. I'm sorry. And I got to see it live in effect. You're not ever seeing that again. You see Jokic and Jamal Murray, they be cooking on that 1-2 tandem duo. Yo, guess what? Y'all be seeing them wilding, right? That ain't even a fraction what Kobe and Shaq do. And they be balling. I like they 1-2 tandem. But still ain't even nowhere even close to Kobe and Shaq. Don't ever do that. I know what you meant, though. But Penny and Shaq used to be nasty, though. Yusef Brohim said, bro, I love your analysis, but you low-key hate on Wemby. You crazy as hell. Wemby's my guy, bro. You what? Is you high? I'm talking about, I said, Wemby, you need to make sure you don't let him contest. I'm giving an analysis on what the Timberwolves need to do to get back in this series. Wemby's special. He a damn alien. When Wemby got everything clicking, is you high? You ain't coming in the paint. He dictates how you run your offense. On offense, he one of the few big men that could put the ball down like he's a guard. How much people gonna guard him from that 3-point line down? When he could actually curl in and out, step back, jumper. He start making a 3-pointer. Oh shit. When he start making 3-pointers, everybody, listen here. That belt is out and this shit is screaming. I'm telling you this right now. When he start knocking down some threes, it's over for you. He could get you over the shoulder, over the left-hand shoulder, right-hand shoulder, fade away, back to the basket, face up. How do you want it? Drop, step, spin, you name it. Wemby's a damn alien. Come on, do I really got to talk about Wemby like that? I know y'all got eyes. Who's the person that stands out in the game? I just don't want to be a typical sportscaster. The Cowboys! LeBron. Okay, Austin Reeves had 22. You know that, right? Okay, Rui Hachimura's chipped in a good 18 points. In that case, if we talk about Wemby all the time, how does Stephon Castle get his moment of fame? How does the Vassell get his moment of fame? Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox. I don't want to be the guy that just give all the credit to Wemby. And, Ant-Man, and that's it. No, Julius Randle had 24 and 18 rebounds. We got to spread homage around. It can't just be one guy, you know? That's all I'm saying. Richard Eulis, damn, y'all niggas chat extra fast. Let me catch up to everybody. King Russ said the Knicks win the whole thing. Negative. LeBron, a free agent. They can pick him up. Jamal Robinson. Listen here, LeBron, this is the first time in your life you don't have control over your career. Like I said, you like to play that 3-year deal or that 2nd year. Oh, player option. I don't know if I'm going to come back. Oh, no. My Lakers like this. If somebody says, it's our turn. We don't know if he wants you back. Matter of fact, we'll call you. Stay near the phone, all right? LeBron sitting there like, I don't know what this feeling feel like. I know. What LeBron said today. Oh, I mean, you just got to see what they do. Yeah, you're not used to playing these goofy games. It's the difference. What Jeannie Buss said, you have an outsized ego. We done did everything and above that you wanted us to do. We got your son. We done put the players around. We traded Alonzo Ball, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram. We done blew everything up. Moon stars and quasars for you to get a ring. We get a ring. After that, we getting kicked out of the first round, second round, first round. Now we start blaming it on AD health and everything. Okay, well, we get you another star. Well, guess what? We got another star that's damn near better than you. Only thing you got on him is defense and athleticism. We got a shinier, brand new 2026 Lamborghini, and you're trying to make me take the 2003 Lamborghini Diablo. How you think that sale's about to happen? They're looking at the new Lambo. The shit got touch button, touch screens and everything. The shit lifting up, motion sensors. They're looking at LeBron like, you look like the 1990 Benz, the 1990 Mercedes Benz. They're like, yeah, you used to be that thing. Are you worth the headache? Is the juice worth the squeeze? The Lakers like, let's take the offseason to think about this, respectfully. Ty Eagle says, should LeBron be charged child abuse for bringing his son to a hostile environment called the Lakers? Hey, yeah. He said LeBron should be on child support for putting LeBron on the Lakers. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You know the worst place to do this father and son shit? The Knicks and the Lakers. Boy. Those are two places. You lose 4 games in a row, 2 games in a row, 3 games, boy, and you feel like the sky is collapsing. Ain't nowhere to hide. Ain't nowhere you going, and you think people about to just act like they don't know. They ain't been seen on TV, belt to ass. They gonna let you know. That's that suck dude that keep turning the ball over. Him right there. Yes. He did bring Bonnie into a hostile situation. That was a funny one. Good one, Ty Eagles. That was real goddamn funny. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, that was a good one. He said he got to pay child support for bringing Bronny to the Lakers. That hostile situation. Yo, Bronny gets smoked for being on the bench like he playing in the game. I'm like, damn, y'all talk about Bronny like he had to play to himself. King Rail 500 said everybody better. Oh, wait. I know how he finished this without even reading it. He said everybody's better than Brunson until they have to play against Brunson. Let me see if he said it. Oh, but no, he did. He said everybody's better than Brunson until it's time to be better than Brunson. Oh, okay, I got it wrong a little bit. But all right, he got a point there. Everybody thinks they're better than Jalen Brunson. He's some little guy and everything until it's time to actually stop his ass. Now, all of a sudden, I don't know. You don't know now. I'm just saying I'm letting everybody know. Hold up. Is this the end of an era? That's why we put it up here. That purple and gold. Is this the end of an era? Hold on. Wait. Who else we got? James Harden. That boy looking ugly as hell right here. Look at James. James Harden like, no. Yo, James Harden, this is not a good face to catch you on. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. James Harden looked funny as hell. That boy looked like he just drunk a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. Yo, James Harden. You know who James Harden looked like, yo? Y'all ever saw back in the day them old pimps? They used to have that hat on. They got them stiff-ass cornrows underneath it. They used to take that hat off and be like, oblige, man. Yo, tell me to make them cornrows. That boy his forehead be screaming, yes, sir, from back here. I'm like, bro, you gotta cut. Somebody gotta have an intervention with James Harden, bro. Like, yo, listen, them cornrows, they gotta go, bro. I know people scared to tell you because you like a $400 or $500 million guy. They like, I don't know, bro. But yo, them cornrows, bro. Woo! Them damn things looking crazy. Oh my God. That boy hairline been saluting the flag a long time ago. Somebody just gotta put their hands on their shoulder and be like, James, it's time. When I'm watching the Cavs game, right, every time that camera get on James Harden, I just go straight to his braids. It's hard not to see it, bro. I'm like, damn it, bro. All right, listen, you can't be choking. Could you at least put up 30 and we could fall back off the braids? And people could say, yeah, his 30 silence all of that up. All right, when you playing bad and you selling on the Cavs and then I see that up there, I'm like, oh, man. You got to pick a struggle, bro. Okay? You got to pick a struggle. I'll tell you this right now. But, oh, my God. Who we got with it tonight? I ain't mean to come for James like that, but, bro, that be sitting on my mind, man. Bro, he got them back in the day. Y'all ever see a woman take her wig off? Y'all know when they got that they got that wig on and they take it off, you see them little gel braids underneath? You see that little braid coming out the back? The braid barely touched their neck. That be James Harden right there, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't take it. Oh, my God, yo. Let me wipe the tears out my eyes. Give me a second, everybody. He got the pimp name slipback braids. Ah! Oh man, yo. Let me chill, yo. Alright, let's get back. Alright, what we got? Let's get back to the chat. He said I think he should go to Cleveland. He retired. Alright, let's get back. Okay, Jamal Robson said if LeBron didn't come to the Lakers, he said the Cakers, what would have they been? If LeBron never came to my Lakers, everybody, we're going to get to this game next. We're about to take a deep dive in it because the game about to start within 40 minutes. But yes, if LeBron didn't come to my Lakers, everybody, you know what would have happened? What happened when LeBron wasn't on the Lakers, everyone? What happened when what happened when Shaq and Kobe wasn't on the Lakers? We didn't win a ring from 1987 all the way to 2000. We always going to go through a spurt of no winning. Didn't the New England Patriots do that with Tom Brady? They went 10 years without winning. We know winning is around the corner. We know, like the Los Angeles Rams with Matthew Stafford, Look when Jared Goff was there. They traded everything to get that Super Bowl run with Aaron Donald. They knew the next 2 seasons they were going to be mediocre. Just stay afloat. Just stay relevant. That's the goal. Guess what? Rams, where were they not back at last year? NFC Championship. The same team that gutted their team. Tell me, am I lying? Back in the Super Bowl. And the first time they did with Jared Goff, they gutted the team. The team Matthew Stafford walked in was a pre-made juggernaut. Guess what? What they do? Wayne got Trent McDuffie this season, all in. The Rams know if they don't win this season, they got a lot of guys to pay, and they're going to have to take a back seat to everybody else. They know this. It's the same thing as the Lakers. Okay, and we got to, maybe if we trade Austin Reeves, we can get ahead of this curve ASAP. Now, when we keep Austin Reeves, this stunts our growth because now we don't get no better pieces around us. It don't. The one thing you don't fall victim to is big contracts. Ask the New England Patriots. Ask the Kansas City Chiefs. Make it make sense. Ask my Lakers with Kobe. Kobe the only guy that makes max dollars. Everybody else make just... Pau Gasol didn't make max dollars. Bynum and them didn't make max dollars. You look with Shaq and Kobe. Kobe and Shaq make max dollars. Everyone else was complimentary pieces. We got money to throw everywhere else around us. Pay the 2 head honchos. We need 2 cornerstones that increase the level of play. Even of mediocre pieces. We got Derek Fisher increasing his play. Old ass Robert Ory. Old ass Rick Fox. So y'all want to know who the Lakers supporting cast is. You're like, how they winning with this? Well, when you playing with Shaq and Kobe, when they playing at that level of tenacity, trust me, it's easy to raise your play. So when I'm saying what the Lakers could have been without LeBron, we would have got another star regardless. We would have still put ourselves back in contention. Well, we'd have got a championship. That's left to be seen. But we always get a ship without that. Let's not act like LeBron started our franchise. We had 16 championships before he came here. When the hell did he been the savior of the Lakers? And if he's the savior of my life, why the hell he wasn't the savior of his Cleveland Cavaliers the first time? Why he couldn't be the Cleveland Cavaliers savior the first time? When I hear that bullshit, oh, what would the Lakers be without LeBron? What was the Cavaliers when they had LeBron? Young LeBron, prom LeBron. What were they when they had him? Were they a champion? No, right? So when you said what would we have had if we didn't have LeBron, I could say we would have had a championship without him regardless. We had him without him. Where did LeBron ever go where we could say he's a head honcho, everything revolves around him, and he increased the play of everyone else around him? Jalen Brunson, you could visibly watch the New York Knicks and know damn well who's the head of the snake. Without that engine going, none of this shit get going. The spark plug, the alternator, the car. Yeah, Jalen Brunson gets shit popping. When you look on the eye test of them teams LeBron was on, was he the engine that made everything going? No, he got another guy controlling everything. No offense to that, but come on, let's act like we know that. I'm not going to dive deep into that because I got everybody to catch up to. Yusuf Broham said, bro, you better than ESPN. The only thing, he said about that, I don't be hating on Wemby, bro. Wemby, that's my guy. Don Ford said, nah, we talking about now. Fam, you just said that. Fall back, bro. Hey, Break Forever. He said, GM Rob Pelinka needs to fix the Lakers. What's up, Break Forever? And them New York Knicks waiting in that Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks just playing with the belt like this. Who's next? Anybody? They're looking at both of these games right here like, anybody? Free smoke? Anybody? So when I hear that garbage like LeBron saved my Lakers, look at Jalen Brunson, look at Kate Cunningham on the Pistons. When you look at these games, you know visibly why these teams are here. If Jalen Brunson won a ring with the Knicks, Kate Cunningham won, SGA and the boys won to OKC, you know who's the head of the snake. We can't say that about LeBron, so we can't say without him or with him. We can't play those scenarios. We can't. King Raw 500 said, Lakers industry plants. Hey, yo, is this what we doing today? We just throwing piss bottles at my Lakers? That's what we doing? Huh? I'm just standing up here, y'all just throwing rocks and stuff at the Lakers. That's what we doing today? All right. I see what we doing. They caught us slipping once, okay. So what? All right. Jeffrey Burgess, what's popping, bro? What's good, man? Knicks Nation's in the building. Jeffrey Burgess, Harlem 1K. It's all about what you've done for me lately. What did she say? I love you. But what have you done for me lately? Y'all love to live off of old credentials. Y'all don't know who gets away with that? Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Joe Burrow, your ass too. It's been since 2020 since I seen your ass in the Super Bowl. I'm on QB's ass this season, boy. The NFL segments. Y'all think I'll be on hills for NBA? Oh, I got smoke for a lot of y'all favorite QBs. They get away with murder, and we don't say nothing. We just make all these coddling ass excuses. Wait till I get back on my football ish, and trust me, it will be real soon. And I ain't ducking no names. I don't care who you like. They all can get the smoke. But what have you done for me lately? And when we bring up a lot of y'all favorite players, a lot of y'all favorite teams, when I ask you guys, what have your team done lately? My Lakers got a ship in this decade. What have your team done? Laughing starts to get real quiet. Oh, you know that they stretch the collar like, oh, yeah, it was funny until we start bringing up hardware, meaningful things. I made the Pro Bowl. He has a Super Bowl ring. Yeah. Simmer down. There's levels to this. Listen, we're in the same room, but you're sitting near the door where they bring the food out and the door be smacking your table. That's where you at. We in the same spot, but we ain't in the same places. That's all I'm saying. You at the kiddie table, the Lakers is at the big dog table. Always remember that. Fall back. I'm gonna be real with you. If you're not OKC guy at a moment. If you're not a Golden State Warriors fan, a San Antonio Spurs fan, who else? Celtics. Let's be a buck. In the NBA, what teams have enough leverage to talk shit about the 4 teams I just brought up just now? That could visibly say they ass. And we could say we got just as good as accolades, not just as good, but we win like they win. Remember that. So all y'all loser ass teams that y'all be happy to say, at least we got to the playoffs. Every bit of y'all success that y'all like to judge for y'all teams calling successful season, my Lakers consider that shit a failure. Championship or goddamn bust. We don't get to do the loser shit y'all do. At least we got to the Western Conference Finals. We almost made it. No, we sitting there like, damn. We fumbled it, fellas. Shit. Lakers is about winning. We don't get to put the mediocre seasons down that y'all do. And then come out next season and act like you didn't just see them fold in the damn clutch. We can't do that. Just saying. But Ty Eagle says, save your memories and pictures. It's 2026, my guy. Facts. Nathan Joe Jr. said, let's go. All right. Who else? I'm catching up. Jamal Robinson said, Kevin Durant to the Lakers. Everybody. Who the hell wants Kevin Durant on my Lakers? Anybody? Anybody want Kevin Durant on the Lakers? How y'all think that will look? And Kevin Durant, listen here, you're trying to quit on the Houston Rockets. I'm on your ass. I know you're trying to do it. You're purposely be distant from them. You be tweeting from burner accounts. You're doing everything to self-sabotage because you realize they're not as good as you thought they were. And Fred VanVleet is another year older coming off that ACL injury. You don't know what he's going to be. You saw a large sample size of Amen Thompson scared to shoot jumpers. You saw Reed Shepard's your best backcourt option. He looking like, oh, I don't know about this shit. Shit, I ain't got too much left in me also. So I'm going to need to start seeing some ish go down. Kevin Durant, low-key right now, that boy ready to sabotage. He got buyer's remorse going to the Rockets, everybody. Kevin Durant has buyer's remorse going to the Houston Rockets. You heard it here first. He's trying to find a way to blow it up and get off that team. He's looking at the Rockets and he's looking at the West like, we're not close to these teams up here. Y'all think the Rockets better than the damn Nuggets? Y'all think the Rockets better than OKC, the Spurs? Shit, the Lakers got him out without Luka and AR. That should tell you something. Nathan Joe Jr. said, you got good vibes. You got good vibes, fam. Keep doing your thing, yo. Appreciate it, man. Every time I get these compliments for y'all, I'm not gonna lie. It means a lot to me, for real. On some humble-ish. Don't think I'm like, thank you on some, no. Me, I'm somebody you can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for me. I'm gonna remember that ish forever. Just because it came out the genuineness of your heart. It was cliche. It wasn't something fabricated where you think that's what I wanted to hear. So whenever y'all tell me that in the chat, man, that means a lot to me. When I hear that I'm better than ESPN, that means a lot to me. I'm more entertaining, I'm enthusiastic. That means a lot to me. I just really want y'all to realize how much that means to me. I don't ever take it in and be like, oh, he's just saying, no. I'm a grateful person for any and everything. That's how my family is. We don't sit here and be like, oh, he's just saying that. No, he didn't have to give me that compliment. So I'll make sure I go out my way to take it in with gratitude and give them their proper flowers when they give you a compliment. That's the type of guy I am. And thank you again, Nathan Joe Jr. Yusuf Brohim said, bro, I love your analyze. Oh, wait, I read that one. Catch back up. Detroit basketball tonight. Bet that. Hey, Ty Eagles. Bet that. What you got betting tonight? What's y'all over-unders, everybody? What's y'all FanDuel picks? What's everybody picks for tonight? What everybody calling it? Because I ain't look at no over-unders. I don't know what's going on in that. Don Ford said, exactly, never seeing the Fakers win anything again. Hey, yo, Don Ford, fall back, Jack. I told you can't be doing that, man. He on my Lakers heels, bro. Fall back. And Don Ford, Don Ford, what's your team? And we about to get to this Cavaliers segment right now after we finish getting through this chat. Everybody, I told you I'm coming for smoke, bro. Don Ford says, no ring, no nothing. Okay, keep talking filthy. Richard Leslie says, question, if Pippen won a championship after Jordan retired, he had more rings than Jordan would. Pippen would be ranked in the top 5 ever greatest player. No, Scottie Pippen would never be considered a top 5 greatest player ever, even if he got a ring after Jordan. That's all. I'm going to make sure I say, if Scottie Pippen won championship after Jordan retired and had more rings than Jordan, would Pippen be ranked in the top 5 great? No, he wouldn't. Everybody. Ben Charles said, you want to know the truth? What's up? Don Formiated. Nah, don't talk about my Rockets like we ain't have Steven Adams nor Fred VanVleet helpless ass in the playoffs. We didn't have Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. What the fuck is Fred VanVleet, Steven Adams to Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves? We talking about 2 guys who could buy for $600 million. You talking about Steven Adams and Fred VanVleet. You put dumb names in the same breath of what we were missing. I don't see no one saying, I feel bad for the Lakers. Damn, man, they got smacked by OKC. They ain't got Luka, bro. It's that's how it go when you're a Lakers fan. Lakers, we saw them Rockets and we saw belt to ass. No excuses. Because when y'all won the game, y'all like, see, yo, look, we could beat the Lakers. We could beat the Lakers. As soon as we beat them, excuse time. We got to stop making excuses. And your man, the choke artist. KD ain't got no damn heart. Look at Anthony Edwards playing with a bone bruise in his knee. A bone chip. That nigga missing the same game for the ish. That's all I'm sitting here saying. But let me get back to the chat, everybody. But yeah, Scottie Pippen would never be that without Jordan. Jordan's the head of the snake. SGA's the head of the snake. Kawhi Leonard was the head of the snake. Stephen Curry was the head of the snake. I'm giving you the last couple head of the snakes that you would never get credit like them because they're the head of the snake. SGA. Okay, I'm talking about undisputed. SGA. I know Jokic and them had a cakewalk and everything, but still you got to give him that. Even he do got Jamal Murray. You can't fall for that, but you got to put Jokic in there. Give him credit right there. Stephen Curry. After that, you got to give what? After the Stephen Curry won the duo between LeBron, who had a better 10-year stretch. It's Stephen Curry. Stop lying to your damn self. It was him. Like, come on, man. He won that decade. That's Steph Curry decade. It is. Before that, we got to put LeBron in the second. When it comes to, LeBron, best I could say of him being the number 1 option on a championship team that I saw, maybe his first time back in Cleveland. When you had to put them out-of-body experience numbers, 35, 15, triple-doubles, and they lost to the Warriors. They lost, though. They never won where he was the apex. I'm talking about everybody getting back in the car. I'm taking us home. So I'm going to have to fall back off of that. Hawks ATL said, hell no. Ty Eagles said, OKC back-to-back NBA champions. I'm with it. You ain't got to like it. But you need to learn how to love it. That's one thing you need to know. That's one thing you need to know. On my show, we don't give a damn what you like, what you feel like. And oh, man, if only you'd have made that one call, we lost. Sometimes that team is better than us. Is that ever any moment under the stretch of the imagination? That's what it is. And everybody, be generous and hit the like. But yes, see me on my show, we don't do no lying here. And what Ty Eagle said, he said, hit the like and subscribe button, please. Appreciate that, moderator. Break Forever, he said, that's true. I'm with you when you're right, bro. Don Formier said, he said charged for child abuse, not child support. Oh, I meant, sorry about that, child abuse. That's what I meant. Good eye, too, because I didn't even notice I said that, Don Ford. He said child abuse, not child support. My bad. My bad, everybody. But Jeffrey Burgess, if the Lakers can get a number 2 combo from the McDonald's for LeBron. Hey, yo, what's with all the jokes about my Lakers today, bro? Is this what we doing? Yo, I feel like we on the wall getting things thrown at us right now. That's what we doing today? What did my Lakers do to bring this smoke up? We ain't even in the playoffs. Playoffs? Fall back. Oh, I know what it is. They're like, oh yeah, where Chase at? He talk hella ish. We got smoke for his ass today. That chimney he be talking about, we're coming down that shit today. That's what it is, I think. Ben Charles says 70 wins has nothing to do with playoffs. Thank you. That 70 wins turned to 0-0. I don't give a damn in football. 14-2. 0-0 the second that snap of that first kickoff. Nobody records matters. Your MVP don't matter. Your all-pro selection don't matter. Who's winning today? Who's the best team today? Stop living off of accolades before that don't transition to these big games. No one's going to roll over dead and say, oh man, they won 70 games. Just let Golden State win. No, that don't happen. We're about to try to put belt the ass on them boys. Who they think they is. That's what every team mindset is coming into the game. Come on, man. I don't know where y'all be thinking. Hey, even when they had Kevin Durant, y'all think they just be like, oh man, they got KD, just let them win. No. The Toronto Raptors, let's be real, they would have lost if Kevin Durant did play. But listen here, even when he did play, they didn't roll over and die. Pascal Siakam, Kawhi Leonard, Norman Powell, and folks, they was hit, ready to dish out that smoke. Come on, man. You got to have a competitive edge to a certain extent. You can't just roll over and die. Come on now. What else we got? Don Full laughing at me and everything. Everybody laughing my ass off. That's the James Harden one I said about the pimp name slip back braids. Boy, I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to get back on James Harden. I done egged on his braids enough. I ain't going to drag it. All right? Ty Eagle says, you can't take your son swimming and you can't swim. Hey, yo, Ty Eagles, yo, you funny as hell today, bro. I'm not going to lie. Union Ash 1 says, Michael Beasley. What you mean? Oh, hold up. Union Ash 1 says some ish about me, too. I ain't even read it up there. Something about I look like somebody. Hold up. Let me find your ass. You ain't low. Let me find you. Where you at? Richard Leslie. No. Okay, no. Break forever in the building. All right. I'll catch up to you, said. Jamal Robinson said, LeBron off the books. He can go anywhere. Facts. I'm just happy as hell he ain't on our books. We don't know where you going. But your ass got to get up out of here. That's what we do know. That's one thing we do know. We don't know where you going. You ever see that kid that come over your house? Y'all can't wait till the kid go home and shit. Let's just say, even your kids' friends, they bring all the friends over to the crib. You looking like the Tom, like, all right, like, I don't know where y'all going, but your ass just got to get up out of here. I mean, it was nice seeing y'all. Yeah, over there. That's how they're looking at LeBron right now, everybody. But Jamal said, JP says, LeBron to the Spurs. LeBron to the Spurs, they're going to have to break up their young nucleus that's going to take away from what they got going already. I don't think the Spurs should even make a move for LeBron. That would be idiotic of them. You got to blow up a young nucleus. And by the way, Keldon Johnson, by the way, sixth man for the Spurs, he showed his ass yesterday. He had 22 points. He was going at Anthony Edwards' collar. He was going at everybody neck. That was the difference in the game yesterday. Keldon Johnson and Wemby. Wemby was doing what the hell he wants. Stephon Castle played efficient with De'Aaron Fox. But to me, outside of Wemby dominating the paint, offensively, I know what he giving me. The nigga, he's an alien, all right? But outside of that, Keldon Johnson, 22 points. Nobody in the Minnesota even gave that firepower back. DeSumo and Naz Reid off the bench they barely combined for more points than him alone. You're not winning no game if that's what we talking about. Keldon Johnson giving you 22 points off the bench. Then you got De'Aaron Fox balling, Stephon Castle balling. The whole point is to let Wemby go off by himself and stop these guys. Or at least let these guys get it going and stop Wemby. But it can't be both, bro. You got to pick a struggle when it comes to them. That's all I'm saying. You got to pick a struggle when it comes to them fellas. You can't let them just come in here like this is Dollar Tree. Everything cheap. You can just get what you want, how you want, when you want. That's not how ish work over there. I'm just letting y'all know this right now for a friend. Dorian237 says LeBron going back to Cleveland and retire as a Cavalier. What makes y'all think LeBron want to go back to Cleveland? Why would y'all think he will leave his son in LA where they know their commitment to LeBron is while LeBron is there? Why would he go to another team and leave his kid in LA knowing damn well LA don't give a damn about Bronny? They care about Bronny as long as you here because they know that's a commitment to you being a part of the team. We was going to draft him. We were going to develop him. He got a guaranteed contract. See my point? It's all to ensure security for Bronny. Why would you ensure that security and you could be in charge of his progression, watching the day-to-day, teaching him how to be a better pro and businessman, how to walk as a professional? How you going to teach him that from Cleveland? Explain that to me. Would that be your plan? Everybody, would that be y'all plan if y'all got y'all son to play on the same team as y'all? You play in LA, I'm about to go sign to the Knicks across the map. Hey, son, fend for yourself. Figure it out. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's all I'm sitting here saying. Later, family. Enjoy the game. Tie Eagles! The game ain't even start yet, bro. I understand you got to get yourself situated and everything. Get your popcorn chips, get your sandwiches and everything needed. I get it. I get it. So I understand what you mean right now. But Ty Eagle said James Harden was a Motown entertainer at one point in time, like AKA Bobby Womack. He said, please, baby, please. Hey, yo, Ty Eagles, yo, you funny as hell, bro. Yo, my moderator be having me dying, son. Oh, my God, yo. That was funny as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. I can give you that one, yo. All right, let's catch back up. Ty Eagle said, let's watch James Harden perform his magic act tonight and disappear. Yo, this is one of them games, James Harden. I know y'all looking like, yo, the Cavs is this close. They're this close. They're this close. What Ty Eagle said, let's watch James Harden perform his magic act tonight. What is that, everybody? What did he say? And disappear. I hope not. But listen here, that's the one thing I just don't trust that team. I just can't trust that guy. And then he says, I'm going to shoot 8 shot attempts. Let me act like I'm not a part of the offense. He can do that to you in 5 seconds. I can't trust somebody like that. I just can't. I can't trust you to bring that level of tenacity every night. Oh, no. But tonight, I got the Pistons all out of desperation, everybody. Who we got tonight? The game about to start in a few. I want to hit all the picks before a ball is dribbled. So nobody get to see a 10-0 run and be like, I'm going with the Cavs or the Pistons. No. The picks tonight. And why? I got the Pistons locking down on defense. They're going to be more desperate. Cleveland on the road. They're not about to just roll over and die. This is going to Game 7, everybody. I'm letting y'all know right now, in my opinion, this is going Game 7. All right? Break Forever said, that's true. Jamal Robinson said, Ravens suck. Fall back, bro. I don't know about we suck. I said we don't get the job done. If you look on paper, the Baltimore Ravens is the best team in the AFC on paper, position for position. Not literally that we got the best receiving core. I'm talking about overall team grade. We have fewer weaknesses than most teams in the AFC. Point blank, period. You don't want to go running back. Nobody's better than Derrick Henry in the AFC at running back. Let's just start there. At what I need from a running back to bleed that clock, get that team tired, be a one-man wrecking crew, nobody's that in the AFC outside of Derrick Henry. Defensively, even going across the board, most of these teams got subpar defenses. Outside of the Texans, I mean, where else are we going with some elite defenses? The Broncos, okay. The Broncos' offense is suspect, though. As you can see, it cost them in the AFC Championship. I know they didn't have Bo Nix, but still, their offense was suspect all year, though. Let's be a buck. Don Ford says, nah, don't talk about my Rockets like we ain't even... Oh, okay, I read that one. Ben Charles said, you want to know the truth? You guys remember Adrian Broner used fake... Ben Charles says, you guys remember Adrian Broner used to fake or bad dice to win $3 million while in LA gambling with a few NBA players? Oh, yeah. And he had them crap dice. He know them junk spot to smack for him. Nobody else know that. And y'all wonder why he keep winning? That boy was running a fixed game out there, everybody. I remember that one, Ben Charles. Break forever. Pippen had a solid team with Portland Trailblazers, with Rasheed Wallace and Steve Smith. Facts. That's before Rasheed Wallace went to the Pistons. Yes, he damn sure did. And Scottie Pippen, he was on them Blazers. Who sent them home? My damn Lakers. Every time Scottie Pippen didn't have Jordan, the furthest he ever went was the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals, or the second round. Look at his career. Every time he had a moment to say, this is how my team will look without Jordan. This is my moment. We can win without Jordan. They never did it. And he was the head of the snake at the time. He had a 3-peat. Jordan sat out for 2 years. We know why. We're not going to say why on camera. And where did the Bulls get? They didn't win. That's your moment to say, see, I can lead my own team. Scottie Pippen never accomplished that. My Lakers and Shaq and Kobe had a clutch alley-oop dunk that sent them boys home when they had us dead to right back in the day. Every time we see Scottie Pippen, he got that close and never came ever to make a name for himself where he could move away out of Jordan's shadow. And Darth Jar once said, you could also say Jordan couldn't win till Bird retired. Facts. I'm fair to say that. They had a better team, let's be real. Bird and them run the 80s. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson run the 80s. If you don't know that, well, I don't know where the hell you been at. They had a better team than Jordan. Can we be 1,000? They didn't have the GM that they had winning these championships in the 90s. They didn't have Krause. They didn't have him at that time. That was a previous GM before him. They weren't putting pieces around him. It was just Jordan. And let's be real. He got drafted to the Bulls because they sucked. Just like an NFL player, Cam Ward. Y'all be expecting number 1 overall picks and top overall picks to do well. You know why he's a top overall pick? He's going to a suck situation. It's going to take time to get this going. I don't know why we expect instant gratification from somebody becoming a rookie and them getting the Super Bowl right away. Where does that happen? I mean, okay, Joe Burrow took the Bengals in the second year to the Super Bowl because the Chiefs gave it to him damn near, pretty much. That's all I'm saying. Anthony Everett said Jordan the GOAT. Facts. And they all can't be winners. That's all I'm saying. You can all be winners. And could we say when the Bulls was losing, was Jordan the fault of it? No. If anything, y'all probably say he was a jock. But he always energy every night. You always have to question the pieces around him before that. And notice when they got a team after the bad boy Pistons. Look at the Pistons team. Look at Larry Bird's team. Look at Magic Johnson's team. Those are the 3 teams that ran the 80s to early 90s. Jordan didn't have no team like them. So when y'all say Jordan won his first 7 years without winning, I'm like, come on, bro. Do y'all see the opposite team that's beating the team that he's playing on? Come on. It's not LeBron on Cleveland, where he was just mowing through all these whack-ass teams getting to the finals over and over again. No, he got to go against Isaiah Thomas, if not one of the smallest dominant basketball players ever outside of Allen Iverson. Yo, they just mentioned it like Jordan losing to scrubs and stuff. Like he not losing the Hall of Famers, Larry Bird and them. It's funny what y'all do when y'all don't like somebody and y'all try to push another narrative. That's all I'm saying. Anthony Everett, 44 said they were stacked in the 80s. Thank you. And the Bulls weren't. The Bulls was just establishing themselves as a marketable team. A team we need to watch out for. That's all I'm saying. Darth John once said, haha, I know, I'm just bringing it up for argument's sake. Saw Jordan and Bird taught him how to get physical edge on the op. Thank you. Where you think Jordan learned all that trash talking from? Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas. Y'all know who them two is. They talk mad shit like us. Come on, he learned that championship DNA from winners. How do you learn how to win? You got to learn from winners. I mean, how many times I'm going to lose from Larry not to learn how to run my own team? And Isaiah Thomas. And notice when he took that leash from them two, he never gave that shit back. Isaiah Thomas hating till this day. Jordan don't even respond to the nigga. He still be hating on Jordan till this day. Jordan ain't speak about this man like in 30 years. That's all I'm saying. B Wayne 827 says Scottie was cold. He could play both sides of the ball. Defense and handle the ball too. Yes. Scottie Pippen was your modern day, I would say to some degree, Paul George. He was a good co-star. He could knock down the mid-range shot, knock down the three. Oh, I need you to slow down this player. Put vice grips on him. I need you to slow him down. That was Scottie Pippen. He's a co-star, an elite co-star. It's nothing wrong with that. But we saw him get his own opportunity to run his own team. What happened? We saw LeBron have his own team, his first damn near 10 years of his career. What came from it? Scottie had a 2-3 year window to say, we can win without Jordan. I told you I could run my own team and get paid like Jordan, and they would never have to break the Bulls up. He didn't. Facts over damn feelings. You ain't gotta like it, but you need to learn how to love it. That's what happened. What else we got? Ben Charles says, those players, which included James Harden, paid Big U to get that money back from Adrian. Oh, they picked Big U to get money back from Adrian Broner. Facts. Adrian Broner, you was out here running conniving, scamming, scandalous games out here, bro. I remember this. Ben Charles said, Big U, never give the money back. Facts. But listen, there's some people that's like that. You gonna get that money back, or we gonna make life very uncomfortable for you. There's people like that. I'm just saying, it ain't got to be me. Oh, Ben Charles says, so the Feds spoke to James Harden and said he agreed to tell the full story. That's why he asked to be traded to Cleveland. Hey, yo, Ben Charles out here airing that boy Adrian Broner out. I ain't even trying to let his personal business out, but it's in the chat, okay? Y'all see Adrian Broner he on Instagram running these crazy stunts, yelling at women and stuff, and he a little bad right now. I don't like picking on people's scenarios. I don't like laughing at people being down bad. You never know when the damn flip could switch on you, and then everybody looking at you like, I mean, he telling a factual situation what happened, so I'm not knocking him on that whatsoever. But yeah, man, it's crazy where his career was at and where it's at now. Who knew it would ever be here? But yes, that's why he asked to be traded to Cleveland. How about this? Hey, yo, Ben Charles, yo, why you airing out James Harden like that, bro? Oh, man. Ben Charles also said, or else he'd still be playing in L.A. He'd still be in L.A. playing with the Clippers. Facts. Don Formietta said, blah, blah. I'm waiting on you to say Lakers in 5 after playing OKC. I don't got no hives. I don't got no knives. Lakers in 5. We got our asses kicked, everybody. I'm not delusional. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all remember when my Lakers got that championship, the last one with Kobe? Who do we have to beat? Kevin Durant and the Thunder. You know why the Thunder deserve to put belt in my ass in my Lakers? Go look at Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant in the beginning phases. Who was the glaring team standing in their goddamn way, everybody? I will help y'all out. Come on now. When we went to 3 straight finals from 2008 to 2011. Who was the team we was bouncing out each one of those years? Jeez, I wonder. Who was Kobe saying, yo, this is an upcoming team, man, you know? If they stick the right course, they're gonna be one of them boys. It was the Thunder. Let's not act like we don't know that. We was putting belt the ass on them Thunders with James Harden, the little big three, and they got a big three, sending their asses home. They remember that. So now they've been getting their lick back. They've been absolute embarrassing us the last couple times, but the last 2 games, if we could play like that and had Luka, who knows where that game go. I'm not saying we win in the damn series. I'm just saying we probably could win a game or 2. But that's all I'm saying. Hey, down 4, fall back off my Lakers, all right? Everybody, fall back off my Lakers. What Terrell Owens said about Tony Romo, he said, that's my teammate. Come on, man. Richard Leslie says, what player you think got snubbed that deserves to be in the NBA right now? That could be player example, Isaiah Thomas. Oh, my God, they faded him in Boston. They got rid of that man after the death of his sister. His hip got messed up. They got rid of that man like he was a damn cool, like, choof, snooze sneezed on him. But a player that needs to be back in the NBA right now that's being snubbed is Michael Beasley. Come on, man. Michael Beasley on the eye test, bro. You're going to be looking like, why is this guy not in the NBA? Huh? For real, like, are we serious, bro? Why he not? It was like that with Carmelo at some point. But right now, who do you got in the NBA that deserve to be there? Who deserves to be in the NBA right now that's not? I got to come up with some names. Honestly, that's a good-ass question, Richard Leslie. That really is a good question. I'm not going to BS you. Damn, that's a good question. Donovan Mitchell signing autographs right now. Everybody, I already took the Pistons over them. I believe they're going to be too physical for him. Asua Thompson going to be in James Harden ass. He's going to be on James Harden ass and Donovan Mitchell like white on rice. Donovan Mitchell dropped 45 last game. The boy was hot as fish grease. He was not playing. The man said, listen here. Whatever cuffs Chase be pulling out on his show, that nigga Donovan Mitchell said, get these cuffs off of me. Can't nobody check me. He was talking filthy last game. His play did it all. Tobias Harris, we're going to need a 20, 25-point game from you. We're going to need a co-star to come along with Cade Cunningham for them boys, for them to survive this game and not be sent home. But everybody, who's a washed-up star who's a good player that should be on the NBA roster, but they just snub them? Damn, that's a good question, yo. It was Dwight Howard for me for a while. And y'all know why, because of the reading. Let's just say he has a lifestyle off of the basketball court. Dwight Howard, there's no way in hell he should not have been on the roster. You look at the big men today, it's an absolute disgrace. How is he not there? Most teams lack a rim protector, a guy that can actually dunk. The guy that needs to D Wemby and people that need to get physical with Jokic. Why was Dwight Howard not having a job? But off the court, he was Coco be wearing. Whatever that means to y'all, right? Whatever that means to you. Coco be wearing means somebody be into some funny ish, all right? Jamal Robinson said LeBron beat Golden State in a 70-win. Why you said LeBron? You know he had a team, right? You see how that make that work? And then when LeBron lose, we talking about he don't got no teammates. But when he do win, LeBron. Just like a quarterback, LeBron. But then when Kyrie Irving hit the shot, LeBron. Ray Allen hit the shot, LeBron. I'm like, well, I didn't see LeBron make that shot. Kobe and Shaq didn't win everything by themselves. You know, Derek Fisher, nigga hit an unbelievable shot against the Spurs back in the day for us. That's luck to this day. What you think Robert Ory did for my Lakers? You think the Lakers just went off of Kobe and Shaq? Yeah, this time Scottie Pippen and the Blazers got us dead red-handed. It looked like the Lakers is going home. Then one of our supporting cast players hit a big shot. Ron Artest, we were down 10 to the Celtics with 2011. With 3 minutes to go, who hit the go-ahead three-pointer? Ron Artest. It wasn't Kobe. It wasn't Pau Gasol. It was a Bynum. Learn to give everybody credit on the team. Seriously. We got to learn to do that. That's all I'm saying. Ben Charles said 70 wins had nothing to do with the playoffs, but at least we said that. We agreed to that one. Michael Beasley, Union Ash won. Thank you. Michael Beasley deserves to be in the NBA. It's no way in hell he should not be there. DeMarcus Cousins, how's he not in the NBA? DeMarcus Cousins, it's because he has an angry demeanor to him. Same thing with Russell Westbrook. So he got a demeanor that kind of rubs people the wrong way. DeMarcus Cousins and Michael Beasley, it should be no reason why he is not in the NBA. And Union Ash once said, all fun, no disrespect, brother. I know you said something. I'm just not going to scroll back up to find it. He said I look like something on Google. I don't know what it was. But hold up. Let me find it just to be on your heels. But I ain't about to find it right now. But hold up, everybody. Oh, we ain't going to look for that right now. Union Ash won. Ty Eagles, he out of here. Y'all about to tune into the game. How the Cavs 6-0 on the road with a 9.3 point differential, averaging 118 points a game, but on the road, they're 0-5. It looks like on the Timberwolves series and the Spurs series, it's the same thing as the Cavs and Pistons. Whoever's at home is winning the game. You look at whoever's been on the road on any of these games, except probably game 2 of the Spurs, everybody is losing on the road. So I got to go with that trend. Oh, look at Detroit dancing. They doing all this bull jobbing. Don't go home and y'all over here dancing like back in the day, kid and play, smacking ankles together, over here jumping back and forth. Y'all get sitting home today and I see y'all dancing like little goofies. I'm telling you right now, I'm not being nice. I'm just letting y'all know. Let's catch up in the chat. He say he about to catch the game, my moderator. Ty Eagles, man. Love you, bro. Appreciate all the stuff that you do for me and run the show for me. Correct, too, man. Moderators, I always appreciate y'all. Always do. Trust and believe me on that one. I always appreciate my moderators, bro. But hold up. What else do we got? What else do we got? Okay, we got charging. All right, bang. Richard Leslie said, I feel like Luka gave up on LeBron on purpose these playoff series. Come on, man. We can't say that. That's a theory, but Luka was actually hurt, bro. He was actually hurt. We can't even play that game that, Luka was actually hurt. We can't play that game, man. Now, if you feel like he probably could have sucked it up, still stayed in the game, pause, I can see where you're coming from there, but Luka was actually hurt. One of those that they even gave him an exemption to be qualified for all NBA team because they know, all right, there's no way he can play all these games in a row and he get hurt on the 64th game. And you think he will not play on purpose in the playoffs? Y'all know what competitor he is? Shit, man, I get it. But no. Luka don't give up on his damn team. That's one thing I can tell you right now. No. Just saying. Dark Chart once said, let's go, Harden. Always thought he got too much blame in Philly. Everybody in Philly, James Harden sold his ass. He had 4 games where he was under 20 points in a playoff series. There's times where he got 9 shot attempts. He's not even acting like he's aware he's the second option to Embiid. Yes, he sold. Everywhere James Harden go, everybody gets tired of his disappearing act. He teases you with a 30-point game, a 40-point game, and then whenever stakes get very high, all of a sudden James Harden's a disappearing act. I'm just simply saying, man, we can't watch that all the time and make excuses for him. B. Wayne says, Jonathan Taylor better than Derrick Henry. Hey, everybody, who under the stretch of the imagination thinks Jonathan Taylor is better than Derrick Henry, the Colts running back? Derrick Henry is consistent every single year. Jonathan Taylor went 2 seasons looking a little iffy, sharing the ball with Nyheim Hines. Yes, sir. I watched the damn Colts too, bro. You're talking to a one-on-one hitter. Trust me. Nyheim Hines, that's their backup running back before this past season. There were seasons that Jonathan Taylor had 800 yards, couldn't stay healthy. Derrick Henry's a walking 1,500 yards a season. Book it. Everybody, I got my Cavaliers blunt out. All right? What LeBron said? Cleveland! This is for you! Y'all thought that was going to be some inspirational shit, huh? No. Let's be real. Luka had 5 weeks off, Jamal Robinson. Y'all know what it takes to nurse a hamstring? It takes you 6 weeks to come back. To properly nurse a hamstring and actually rehab correct, it takes 6 weeks to come back to a grade 2 hamstring. So how did Luka miss the game on purpose? So when y'all see NFL players come back from hamstrings and they be playing when they questionable, they gladiators. A real hamstring takes about a month to heal from. And if it's a grade 2, a month and a half. So the fact that the person's even out there in NFL games, that should tell y'all something. Y'all be expecting Luka to play on a hamstring. You know, every time I make a slight move, what you think get affected first? Your damn hamstring. If it ain't your Achilles or something, it's your hamstring. We got to stop being delusional there. Like, come on, man. He had 5 weeks off. I understand that, Jamal. But at the end of the day, Luka ain't no damn creative player. But let me get back. What LeBron said, Cleveland! Wait. This is for you! And the Cavaliers, they smoke good. I like this strand. Whoa! Them Cavs, they smoke good, bro. Let you know this right now. But Jonathan Taylor is not better than no Derrick Henry. Not under the stretch of the imagination. And Jonathan Taylor, that's my God. Y'all know he played in the Big Ten for Wisconsin? What's my favorite team? The Ohio State Buckeyes. I know who Jonathan Taylor is from eyeball tests before you guys knew him a lot of the times. That's my guy. That's my dude. He's a great bell cow back. Derrick Henry's one of the few guys that could literally win you a game and control the game by himself. He controlled the game like he a quarterback. He a running back. He used to take them sorry-ass Titans to AFC Championship games with sorry Tannehill that got no business being there. Remember that. Jonathan Taylor doesn't have that impact to get the Colts to that level. He hasn't. He has the numbers, but where are the Colts at in the playoffs with these numbers? Nowhere to be found. There's numbers. Then there's impactful numbers. Do your numbers contribute to your team getting to the playoffs, your team getting to the AFC Championship, Eastern Conference Finals? Jalen Brunson, right? I could say Jalen Brunson, he dropped buckets. What's the difference between Jalen Brunson and Zach LaVine? Jalen Brunson numbers, it equals winning. Getting the best out of his team. I mean, it equals winning. His aggression is what makes his team go. Then we mentioned Zach LaVine. He averages around the same amount of points. And you wonder why the Kings suck. The teams he used to be on suck, even the Bulls. You're like, why? It's empty calorie stats. Y'all love it too. He's dropping 24 a game. Where was Jalen Johnson at playing against the Knicks? The Knicks made that boy look average. Just saying. Eugene Scott says, New England Patriots beat them. Put your QB out. I know. I'll give him that game. And I remember that's that game they hurt my receiver too. I forgot. But, hey, give him credit when credit's due. The Patriots did beat us. Aiden BTW says, you like LeBron, right? You like LeBron, right? He sucks. Cleveland, we smoking on y'all early. We're a little cocky today, all right? A little cocky, sipping on that walkie. I'm just saying. But the Cleveland boys. Cleveland supposed to blow Pistons out. Y'all guys got all these three-point shooting. Jordan Tyson, I really took the Cavs only in the series because they supposed to outshoot the Pistons, but they only had 1 or 2 games like that. So, I mean, they only had 1 game so far, in my opinion, like that. One of the other games, the Pistons just gave it to you on a silver platter. Kate Cunningham had 2 clutch turnovers. The Cavs supposed to beat the Pistons. I'm with you guys on the eye test, but there's a lot of players not showing up for the Cavs. Where the hell is Evan Mobley at? Evan Mobley too busy smoking right now because I don't see what he be doing on the court. Can please everyone agree with me on that? Evan Mobley is one of the most inconsistent players on that damn team. He'll give you a 25 point, 13 rebound. Where you like, yo, this kid, watch out for him. The nigga averaged 19, I think 18 a game, almost a double-double. Yo, this series, the man looked like he averaging 11, 12 points a game. He looked like Jalen Durham. Come on, man. When the smoke clears, James Harden won't be there. All right? When the smoke clears, James Harden will not be there. Y'all fall for them little moments where he give you them buckets and everything. Hey, listen here. He come through today. Give him his credit. But these be the games he disappear on you at. Right here. When that magnet trick over, when that smoke cleared, you see James Harden frustrated. I'm just saying. Cleveland, you're in the blunt. If you didn't know, you know. You know how that ends. I can't drop the ninja. Dark Chart 1 says, he had some good games too, but the Embiid would have had one bad game. Harden got all the blame. I get what you're saying, but everywhere James Harden go, why every team gets sick of him? Because they don't get their best bang for their buck. They brought you here to be a final piece on a championship team. Did James Harden deliver that? No, it's an F. No one's trying to have that. Just like with LeBron and the Lakers. We get eliminated any round. Y'all hike on LeBron for getting eliminated in the first round. Y'all hike on him getting swept. Well, it goes the same way for all players. Nobody get no hall pass from constructive criticism. Trust me. I'm high, but I'm here. Trust me. Weed don't deter me like most people, and I smoke on that gas. I'm a productive person. I could do smoke on this and go do a bunch of my errands with no problem. This don't make me lazy, sit on my ass, none of that. Just like I'm reading this chat. I'm here. All right? Aiden Everett said, Jordan the GOAT. Oh, I read that one. He brought that one up. Okay. Darth Jar 1 said, I always thought it must have been Beasley's attitude. Thank you. It is that. At least Darth Jar 1 know. He said, what NBA players should be in the NBA, but they not? And mention why. Michael Beasley, but it's his attitude. DeMarcus Cousins, too. It's his attitude. Carmelo Anthony was like that before he got back in the NBA. They still think they're the man. That's why the team stays away from you. Isaiah Thomas, he still thought he was the man when he went to Cleveland with LeBron. He still thought he was the man. I'm seeking a max contract when really we need you to be. Y'all see a restaurant? We need somebody to bust the tables. We need somebody to wash the dishes. We need some people to clean some plates. We also need some cooks. We need some line cooks. Everybody can't be the damn branch manager. That's the problem. They ego. They still think they're the #1 overall pick. They still the person that the team building around. You're not that no more. Can we be a buck, everybody? That's a hard thing to accept when your whole life everybody's been kissing your ass. You've been #1 overall in high school, college, #1 overall pick, teams catering to you every free agent meeting, and then all of a sudden you're nobody. Nobody wants your ass. Your attitude will literally dictate in your work ethic how long people work with you. Yeah. It's like a player being cut in football in training camp. Notice they put a good word in for you. Going to another team, like this guy's a consistent worker. They got things for the next team to say, hey, we'll take a chance on this guy because the other team, he didn't work out over there, but they got great things to say about him. He just didn't mesh in a system. Is that the case when we're talking about Michael Beasley? No. I'm just saying. Young GOAT. He said Jordan the GOAT, he literally won championships with a closer three-point line. That's a sidebar. Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. If Jordan won a championship with the three-point line being closer, right? LeBron won a championship in the bubble. And I'm a Lakers fan, by the way. I don't even want to use that excuse. LeBron won Lakers won a championship legitimately in 2020. I can't take that away from them. And the Jordan stuff, don't take it away from them. That's all I'm saying. You could big up a player without bashing another. That's all I'm saying. Darth Jar once said, I think he did something to piss off an owner and got blacklisted. Thank you. That's in any refinery community across America. You come across the hierarchy of that culture or whatever, a business or anything, and you mess up with the top guy, they're going to get you blacklisted. Or they still think you in a delusional state where you think you're that guy, they're going to spread the message to all teams just like they do in the NFL. If you're not a guy that watch film, they're going to say this guy's not a hard worker. Same thing with Bees. Dwight Howard shut down Jokic when they played. I know. Jokic ain't scoring on no damn Dwight Howard that way. Where y'all see with these little back down, and jump. What? Dwight Howard make a career out of throwing them damn things in the second row of the crowd, bro. You tell me. And while when the Lakers was playing the Nuggets at that time, we was the one kicking their ass. They couldn't beat us because we had big men that could defend. JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard. I'm smoking on that Cleveland pack in case y'all wanted to know what strand I was smoking on today. They smoke good. Young Goat says Mark Jackson got blackballed because he said praying for his parents after Jason Collins came out. I kind of know and figured a Young Goat is a good one because that is true. And when soon as Mark Jackson started to defend that the Reading Rainbow community, we just kept wondering, why did they just let Steve Kerr come there and swagger jack the team he built? It was just there for Steve Kerr to walk in and just take the team that he built. Then we give him all the credit like they weren't good already and prep to win. I'm just saying. I'm with Young Goat. Jamal Robinson, Lakers in 7. Stop playing me. Young Goat said Ant-Man would have thugged it out if he was playing with Luka's injuries. He can't. He can't. Come on, man. You can't thug out a hamstring, bro. I'm telling you. Devontae Adams did it for the Rams. What happened? That's why he had to rest all the way to the playoffs, even in that playoff game, because his hamstring. He tried to play with it and run a flaw pattern. What you need? Burst. What gives you that? Your lower half. The damn hamstrings and calf muscles. What happened to Devontae Adams? Missed the next 3 weeks. Just to prove a point. Let's say Luka come back and then he re-aggravates the injury, then he's out for the series. That will make y'all guys incorrect. That's all I'm saying. Richard Leslie says Kobe would have played with a pulled hamstring, a torn hamstring. All right, listen. Kobe different. Y'all can't mention Kobe with injuries and stuff. I seen Kobe play with torn ligaments in his right shooting hand. They got a sprained ankle that you got no business playing on. He got bone-on-bone knee on his left knee. Bruised shin. All this in one injury report. 40. He different. And y'all keep trying to... Yo, if you grew up and you 30s and up and millennials and up, we seen a level of greatness that we're spoiled to and we hold it against everybody else. That's why it's kind of hard for us to fathom what we see today. We're never going to see that level of greatness again. We have to stomach this. Trust me, I got to stomach it every time I see a half-court offense. And I'm like, God damn it. Can no one beat not one person in front of them? Huh? I'm not used to seeing this. The moderators and Nicholas Allier says, NBA willing to promote anything but draw the line at Jesus Christ. Give me a break. That's a good one, Nick. That's a fact. That is a fact, though. All right, we pay attention to that. Hebrew Jude. Jokic going to the Spurs. Jokic ain't going to no Spurs. That is not happening. And the Spurs will have to break up the young promising team. You don't want to... Why do you think the Thunders aren't trying to trade for no one? They're going to have to break up their young core to even make that possible. And we're going to be a top-heavy team with no bench. We're going to have a problem like everybody else do. Look at the Lakers. Austin Reeves, star. We got LeBron. We got Luka. Then you go to the bench, you like, oh, God. You go to Philly. Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. Then you look at the bench, but how much teams do you want me to keep going on? The Timberwolves. You start looking at all these things, then you go to the bench, but Clippers, Kawhi. You had Bradley Beal before, James Harden. Then you look at the bench, but that's top-heavy teams, and those teams never win anything. They don't. They do not win those. They don't win anything. They just look good in the regular season. Emandel says, LeBron needs to retire. Fall back, Emandel. It's like, nah, hey, man. LeBron don't need to retire. He good enough to keep playing. Hold on. Devon Chain and the Dolphins have agreed to a 4-year, $64 million extension with $32 million guaranteed. Everybody. I'm going to be 1,000. Devon Chain was one of the secret weapons that the NFL did not know from the Dolphins. They running back. We talk about Tyreek Hill got speed to burn. The boy got speed and calories to burn at any time. If somebody would have gave the Dolphins a first-round pick for Devon Chain, bro, that guy's a goddamn dangerous weapon. Last 6 games, the boy was looking like the weapon. He only need about 12, 13 carries to get a buck. Y'all think Jahmyr Gibbs is dangerous on the Lions? You go look at Devon Chain. Breaking news, just signed that deal. All y'all had a chance to get them boys a second first-round pick. You got a bona fide running back running 4-2, catching the ball out the line, out the backfield. He can run option routes. He making you missing space. He breaking the first wave on defense. Y'all let the Dolphins sign him back. Good move, though. Look, Jamal Robinson said LeBron saved the Lakers this season. No, he didn't. Y'all to be a buck. I may say trade Austin Reeves, but Austin Reeves was playing out of his mind the first 30 games. Can we all be honest to that? He was dropping damn near 30 a game. He's dropping 28, 29 with 50% shooting, 6 assists a game. Are we serious? He kept us afloat. Let's just be a buck on that one. Hawks ATL says, hope that Spliff got supplements for that Detroit offense. It do. Hawks ATL. It do. I'm going to get to everybody bottom of the chat. Give me a second. I just want to catch to everybody real quick at the top. Jamal Robinson. The Pistons, some pro wrestlers. Yeah, the Pistons don't play defense. The Pistons play that jail ball defense. They annoy you just like the Thunder. They be pulling, tugging, just like the Timberwolves. As soon as the referee not looking, get a little cheap one off. A little quick bump here and there. Your ass is getting frustrated. Ref, they fouling. You wonder why they complaining and shit. Nigga over there smirking like, you know. Hey, it's veterans right there. That back in the day defense. Nicholas says, fear the beer. Let's go. Y'all fear this? This man look like he drunk Pepto-Bismol. He ready to hit the damn toilet. James Harden gonna have to prove me wrong tonight. I'm telling you. He gonna have to prove me wrong tonight. He gonna have to prove me wrong tonight. Alright, game should be live. Should be on. Alright. Tip off gonna happen soon. But yeah, hell yeah. Hebrew Jew said, a championship is a championship regardless. Thank you. We're not questioning no other team championship except when the Lakers win something. You know how that go. We win something, we didn't win to y'all liking, you already know it's hating time. They only won because of X, Y, and Z. As soon as they team win the same way, excuse time. This is the team that's being hunted, whether you like it or not. They are. They going for 2 people. They don't care what's standing in their way. Y'all too busy hating on my Lakers to be focusing on the game plan to slow OKC down. That's really the problem. We too busy hating on my Lakers. We not focusing on the right things here. We just not. All right, man. But I'm letting y'all know right now what we got. Hold on. In case Knicks Nation and everybody didn't know. The process, y'all follow your Daryl Morey, y'all whole entire president basketball operations. This is what the new president is about to do when he comes in for Philly. Joel Embiid, your big ass is up out of here. That 3-year, 195, he said, you think you about to make that over here, huh? Negative. Joel Embiid, you up out of here. Hey, I'm letting y'all know Philadelphia, that new basketball president operation. I'm letting y'all know this right now. He gonna come in and clean house just like Jalen Brunson put that belt to y'all ass and swept y'all. Same concept, ain't nothing changing. I'm just letting y'all know for a friend, okay? Hebrew Drew says, Spurs won in the lockout. Spurs won in the lockout. No. We played the Heat in the finals that year. Jimmy Butler was going Garanables. No one said the Heat got to the finals because of the bubble. We're going to be penalizing the damn Lakers. What a coincidence. He said lockout. Oh, lockout year, 1999. You're right. I know what you're talking about. 99, yeah. It was a lockout that time. And nobody don't question them wins. The Spurs won with David Robinson and Tim Duncan. I ain't see no one question the damn dub, right? Same way, oh, no, flag on the play. Oh, we in the booth. We in the referee booth in the NFL. We challenging the play. The Lakers, they 2020 championship. You know they do that 3-minute booth review when all the fans be like, God damn it, can we come up with a call? We all saw what happened. The Lakers won the championship. Can we agree to that? Yes, thank you. Play stands. We can't erase a championship the way y'all trying to do and just scribble it out the way because you don't like my team. Jamal Robinson said, did they play 30 games? The bubble year, I believe they played around 40, 50 at max, if I'm not mistaken. Hebrew Jew said, joking. Oh, no, I read that one. All right, I read that one. Slide. 2026, energy switched up quick when Kobe playing through injuries came up. I know. Kobe and Jordan. Jordan's feet used to be bleeding at the end of the games. And his Jumpman Jordan, them Jordans y'all like to wear, yeah, his damn feet used to be bleeding in them. Feet looking like his feet throwing up all kinds of game signs. Guess what? He's still playing. All 82 games. Kobe too. The most games I saw Kobe missed in my life, truth to be told, I'm talking about Apex Kobe. I'm talking about a good 10, 13-year run. I seen Kobe miss 5 games. This was in 2009. He sprained his ankle right before we played Boston. You know his ankle was sprained. He was still trying to play. And that's the one time I could say, yeah, he can't play, bro. Man barely could walk. Still trying to play in the game. I'm like, nah, he can't play. But Kobe a different breed. He built different. Everybody ain't the same. Some people, listen here. Even the way I grew up, some people, listen here. I'm like 8 years old mowing the damn lawn. I'm 8 years old. It's about 8 in the morning. Sun beaming. I got to give the lawn a damn hair lawn, all that stuff. Most kids ain't doing that stuff at 8 years old. Everybody grow up different. Some people got a different level of mental toughness. Yes, I used to play tackle goddamn football. I played that a big chunk of my life, everybody. This is my point. You expect someone else to have that mental toughness, attention to detail. That's foolishness. Oh, tip-off is about to happen. That you have to be battle-tested to go through all those things. Just like Kobe, Jordan, and everybody else's story. We can't just put that on everyone else. This generation didn't grow up with that. They grew up with iPhones, $1,000 phones, everything to make them not focus on what they need to do. They're not used to focusing on being outside and knowing how to survive and thrive. You know? That turns you to a different belly of the beast when you come out here into this world. I'm just letting y'all know. So when we be expecting everybody to have that Mamba mentality, I'm letting y'all know right now. Everybody ain't built that way. Detroit starts the game off with a 3. The Spurs quest. It's a lot of thunder. I said the OKC quest to that championship. It's a lot of debris in the way, but trust me, they're not letting that lightning get in their way. I'm just letting y'all know, friend. Them boys, they see them Spurs coming around the corner. Everybody. There's one championship to go around. All your favorite players at the table. I'm letting you know right now. Do your favorite player belong at this table? At this damn table. You know? I see Ja back there goofing off. He already don't belong. Laughing and goofing. I don't know why James Harden sitting at this table and the NBA trophy is here. That don't even mix. All right, let's go to the next side, everyone. Who do we got? Devin Booker, you stuck out like a sore thumb. You know when somebody, when a coach yank a play out the game, they be looking like me. Yeah, you. Devin Booker, I'm going to need you out the game, okay? You start with you, all right? Who's that back there? I know that ain't Dennis Schroeder. I know that ain't Dennis Schroeder back there. Dennis Schroeder, I always say he looked like that guy off of Dragon Ball Z. I just can't remember. Damn, I can't remember. Let's go, Pistons. Yeah! Another 3. Start the game off with two three-pointers in a row. Hebrew Jew says Spurs got draft capital. They can keep everybody, bro. I'm with you on that one. And they can resign everybody. They in the same position as the Thunder. They got leverage in each and every situation you can think of. Oh, let me get out the way and let y'all see that. Hebrew Jew said, my Cowboys should have got him. The Cowboys, it don't matter what y'all get. Y'all just basically sell tickets at this point. Hebrew Jew said, Jokic, Wemby, Jokic Wemby stitch. If that was to happen, man, I could only fathom Jokic and Wemby on the same court together. Oh, man. But look out. I'm letting everybody know. Look out. Nick says, OKC win because their players, they have players that understand their roles. Thank you. Caruso, I need you to get up there and be an annoying-ass mosquito that pisses people off. Caruso, he comes in and do exactly that. I need you to sit there and be available at that three-point line when they collapse on you. What does Caruso do? What does Caruso do? Exactly that. Caruso don't come in trying to run point. He don't come in launching up an ill-advised shot. Austin Reeves. Christian Wallace comes in the game, 3-and-D. You barely see him touch the ball. He just knows on defense, pick him up 90 feet, wear him down. Isaiah Joe, we need you to get ish popping from the three-point line. We just need to see ball go in the hoop. We don't need you to do nothing else. Jared McCain, we need you to be a combo guard. Sometimes create for others, but yes, we need you to put that ball in the hoop, and we need you to be a stretch at that 3-2 also. But he can go off the dribble also. Wiggins, same thing. Everybody knows what their role is. Lou Dort, you see Lou Dort trying to take someone off the dribble and get a layup or anything? No, he knows stay within my role. Be a spacer for Shea, and on defense, be an annoying-ass mosquito. Nick, you perfect on this take right here, bro. You see the Lakers? Austin Reeves just come down, launch a three. Yeah, you see OKC take shots like that? See my point? Marcus Smart have his moments, launch up some ill-advised-ish. Everyone just sometimes just drift from their role, and next thing you know, you're down 15 points. You're down 20, trying to figure out, I don't know how we got down. That's how. You got away from your type of basketball and everybody playing their roles. Good take. And he says, don't step over that line. Not a lot of teams like that anymore. Facts. I need you to come in and just play defense. Dennis Rodman, I need you to come in and you see that ball that come off the rim. I need you to get ball and pass it to Jordan. Dennis Rodman had 2 points, damn near 20 rebounds. He ain't complaining about his touches. I didn't get the ball. See my point? Shaq went to the Heat. The boy, what was his name? Jeff Posey? One game, Shaq was like, I'm not getting my touches. I don't feel like I'm getting my touches. James Posey had to tell him, yo, Shaq, we don't do that here. That's the same year they won the championship with D-Wade. And he said, we're winning. Why can't you be happy with that? That's the first time Shaq had to get chin checked. Basically letting you know, like, bro, you come here and ruining stuff. Like, everything is going great. We winning 11 games in a row. Oh, you complaining about your touches. You still average 20 and 10. What you complaining for? Oh, you want to be the centerpiece. Oh, you want to be the guy all over Sports Center. See? And then next you know we're losing. We're barely making the 8th seed. See, Nick cooking on there. Most teams don't understand their role, and we got too much players that play outside of their role. Just launching up ill-advised shots where you be like, who gave you the green light to do that? You, I'm going to need you out the game. Yes, you. Thank you. Get over here. Hebrew Jew said, Wemby, Castle, Harper, Vasil, all they need is a 5. All the Spurs would win is 5 or 6. Come on, man. That's a dream right there. That ain't happening. Hebrew Jew said, I like the Spurs against the Thunder. The Spurs have more scoring options. Both defense are wash. But I like the Spurs against the Thunder. They have more scoring options. Both defense are wash. Now, both defenses is elite. Man, they evenly matched for that series, man. I'm going to let y'all know right now, Cleveland been sitting at 4 points. Bro, it's 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Right now, Cleveland, I'm telling y'all, the Pistons is playing more desperate. I'm telling you guys this. It looked too. Tobias Harris just damn near got himself dunked on. Larry, what's good, man? Jeffrey Burgess, today players are spoiled. Thank you. Hey, you wanna miss a game? You wanna miss a week because you got a broken finger now? That's today's players. Hawks, ATL, Spurs ain't ready yet. They gotta feel pain first, just like other teams. They got to the promised land. They ain't leapfrogging. History tells us this. Thank you, everybody. The boy Hawk ATL just cooked everybody with that tape. Did Shea win his first year when they had 60 wins with the OKC Thunders? No, right? Y'all was calling them fool's goals. Yeah, we thinking they fool's goal. Last year, they duplicated that 60 wins again, and we was all looking like, could they get it done? No, they did. Because they know what that damn feeling of that heart being ripped outside their chest. They know what it is to say, finish him. And somebody just, damn it, burst their heart right in their face. So when they got back here, that mental toughness was like, it's nothing we ain't been through already. Spurs haven't been through that. Nicholas says, Nick says, a lot of players want to play hero ball. Thank you. I'm with you on that one. A lot of players want to play hero ball. Everybody think I'm trying to make 250 mil. Well, you ain't cut out for that. Sometimes on our football team, we need a slot receiver. We don't need you to have 1,000 yards. We need you to get us a third down, one-way third and short. We don't need you to be Tyreek Hill. Same thing Nick said. Play your damn role. That's the problem right there. Jamal Robinson said, do the Lakers need a new coach? No, we don't. Nick says, imagine Kobe seeing Reeves jacking up those shots. Man, y'all have to see Kobe when he used to see Nick Young do that shit. Kobe used to just be, they had him on Jimmy Kimmel's show one day. That's when Jordan Clarkson and all of them was rookies. Go look it up. Man, you saw them boys celebrating. He said he watched it. If you watch the whole thing, he's like, yeah, I watched the game. And he asked me, he said, hey, the kind of shots these kids take today. Kobe made a face like, bruh, if I was there and they was taking them kind of shots, like, thank you. Just come down. Y'all remember Swaggy P step back and just shoot some far shit, bruh? Do that with Kobe on the court. AOU, come here. Well, who told you could do that? Hey, yo, Young Buck, I'm talking to you. Y'all get away with that today because y'all don't have no OGs on your team, or Rasheed Wallace, or Ron Artest. Somebody's going to bluntly call you out on your shit. You want to fight? What you want to do? We could go in the back, minus the cameras. I don't give a damn about everybody having to see it. If we got a problem, we got a problem. We good? We good? All right, can you get that coverage right that I brought up to you? Thank you. Hebrew Jew said, Hawks ATL, Wemby is the new difference. I'm with you. He also says, I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. Payne ain't never won us a championship. Yes, he did. That's a lie. The Mavericks got bounced out how many years from 2004? Pretty much from 05 all the way till they beat the Heat. You know how much number one seed that the Dallas Mavericks had? All them Josh Howard led, Dirk Nowitzki, Josh Howard. They had Jason Terry, the Jet. Added everything. Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler. They had a bunch of these players during these stretches. Who was number one in the West? The Mavericks. They just was the last team winning shit. It was the Spurs. Tim Duncan was robbing the Mavericks of a bunch of championships. I'm letting you know this right now. Kobe and Shaq duo. Then Kobe took right back over from 08. Hawks ATL said Hebrew Mavs felt pain in 06. They won a chip. Thank you. And y'all had the Miami Heat down 2-0. And y'all let them come back and win 4 straight games. If that ain't pain, I don't know what that is. The Mavericks choked their ass off. Larry, brother from another mother, said, Black Mamba would be disappointed in Country Mamba. I know. I'm with you when you're right, bro. Nicholas says, football is the same way. You don't need 60-yard bombs. Can you get a first down? That's the name of the game. Thank you. Patrick Mahomes' last Super Bowl ring. Was it Tyreek Hill? Bomb threats and all? No, it was death by 1,000 cuts. Mahomes had to learn how to win the close games. How do you win the games where everything ain't going your way? Is this a game where we need to run the ball? Is the defense dominating? I don't need to do too much. Just don't mess the game up. C.J. Stroud was in that same predicament last year. That's why the Texans fumbled it. It wasn't just C.J. Stroud. It was their offensive coordinator. They had the Texans running all these long developing plays with no offensive line. No running back to even threaten the defense hard to not blitz. Why would you be running that stuff? Like you said, can you get me a first down? That's the name of the game. Can I get you the ball in space and could you make a guy miss a tackle? We don't need you to have 120 yards and 10 catches and a touchdown. But that's what fans like to see. Big inflated stats and his stat line. Those teams never win shit. Hebrew Jew says, Hawk, we lost for 5 years until we got Dirk, a competent roster. Facts. That's true. They had Steve Nash, Michael Finley and them boys before Dirk really became Dirk, if you really want to be technical. Dirk was a little popsicle stick back in the day on the Mavericks. That boy was skinny as hell like Chet Holdren. Go look at it. MHR says, what up, man? I ain't see you in the stream all day. What's up, man? Dirk, Finley. Damn, he read my mind. Dirk, Finley, Steve Nash kept losing with the Mavs. That painful. This is a Michael Finley giving you 20-plus points a game, by the way, too. Y'all keep forgetting Josh Howard. He's another guy giving them 17, 18 points. 6th man of the year, Josh Howard, small forward for the Mavericks. They had a team. At some point, they had Monte Ellis. They had Rondo. Monte Ellis. God damn it, still couldn't get it done. So the Mavericks was really one of the most disappointing teams of the early 2000s. Tim Duncan and Kobe robbed them of that ish, and D-Wade. Hebrew Jew said, trust me, I know my history. We didn't have a good enough roster to beat the Spurs. You're right. That's why when you got Himothy on the court, did the Chiefs have enough to win the Chiefs have enough to win their last 2 Super Bowls? No. They paid Patrick Mahomes $500 million and said, we pay you that much. So when we're struggling, you the person that get us through any and everything. When we need you to stop the bleeding, you get us through any and everything. Go look at the Aaron Rodgers-led Packers. The Packers were ass on defense. They didn't have no playmakers. They had to depend on Aaron Rodgers playing damn near perfect, just like Patrick Mahomes. The difference is Patrick Mahomes won. At least he had a better defense and a better defensive coordinator. That's the damn defense. The last one, let's be honest. But Patrick Mahomes, he knows right now I need a 10-yard scramble. Right now I need to go unscripted. Right now we need to run the ball next 4 times. Do you know what the game plan entails at the moment? It ain't about stats. Stats come along with it. Are you Himothy enough to raise your team level of play and get them past a team that's greater than them? Or are you going to make excuses and say they better than you? Which one are you going to do? You think when people came and played my Lakers with Shaq and Kobe, oh man, let's let Shaq and Kobe win. Yeah, that's what the Pistons said when they played us. The Pistons says we about to put belt the ass on Shaq and Kobe and them boys. And then they beat us. You got to have a winning mentality before you knock a king off. You're not knocking the king off, I don't know, maybe if we win. Let's do the Chris Paul one. When the reporter asked him, hey, do you guys think your guys can beat Golden State? He said, oh, man, I don't know. Hey, we're just going to show up and lose. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, we about to kick their ass. You got to have a winning mentality before winning starts. That's even with jobs, anything in life. Losing weight, anything. Larry says, I like what I'm seeing from Wemby so far. It's funny watching your favorite player, old Rudy, getting work. Hey, yo, Larry, you can't diss me with Rudy like that and get my blood boiling. You feel me? Rudy been playing great. Rudy Gobert been playing great. Except last night. Can't knock him on that. So you can't use that. But now, if Rudy Gobert give me 2 more games or another game like this and they get eliminated, now we back talking, Larry. What you said has nothing to do with pain. It has something to do with roster construction. If I mention my Lakers, bitch, when we had Pau Gasol and Kobe, Andrew Bynum, old man knees. Before we got Ron Artest, we had Luke Walton, Sasha Vujacic, Jordan Farmar, Josh Powell. Do you hear anybody 6th man of the year on our bench? Do you hear anything crazy or anything like that? We went to 3 straight championships and then add Ron Artest at the small forward spot. Derek Fisher too. That's not no dream team or nothing. It's called Kobe is that damn black venom mamba. He on the court, his presence alone. He like, I got 40. Just shipping like 60 points or something. I got us, fellas. Is your player that damn great? And y'all don't want to admit, a lot of y'all players are not number 1 options. They're number 2 options who can't uplift a team off of their play alone. LeBron had to go to Miami to get that production. KD had to go to Golden State to get that production. Then you look at the legends before that. They're like, I could win off the backs of me. And could y'all put a team around me? This team ain't shit without me. Could you say that about Miami? They had a ring before he came there. D-Wade won being the best player, also being the number 1 option. His 2nd, 3rd year in the NBA. LeBron couldn't get that done one time. I'm just being honest with you guys. Nick says, everybody prefers Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, but never win. I know they just like them to sell tickets and run around and scramble. Wow, they're breaking tackles, and then AFC Championship coming. You don't see Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson there. You see the Super Bowl happen. You see neither one of them there. Kate Cunningham for 3, deposited. That boy Kate Cunningham, he got the strap out. It's 19-16, 3 minutes to go. He 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. He looking a little surgical right now. Then the shooter in the game. They got Sam Merrill, jacks up a 3. And it's absolute straight cash. This is back to a tie game, 19-19. Oh, man. See now, it's 3 minutes to go. Both teams shooting the ball good from the 3-point line. All right, who else we got? Larry 240 said they had Jamal Mash too. Oh yeah, Jamal Mash. I forgot about Jamal Mash. That's a good one too, Larry. Get that out of here. Good block, Jared Allen. Cavaliers on the break. James Harden bring the ball up the court. Then the shooter slashes to the rim, and he cooks John Jenkins off the dribble. That's an and 1 foul. Talk filthy. That's and 1. Okay. They throwing haymakers this first quarter. Hawks ATL said this Spurs team, literally young core Spurs team, went behind the ears Spurs team. They first postseason together. Pressure bust pipes. OKC been there, done that. Time will tell. Thank you. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know what it is to be a team in football. We in January, you're down 10-0. And you're a team like the Patriots or something with Brady and Mahomes. Them niggas looking like, that's light. Mahomes down in the Super Bowl. They down like 2 possessions. 2 scores, 2 touchdowns. With like 12 minutes to go. They over there like, nothing we ain't see before. You put most of your team there, they're about to wet the damn bed. Ask Lamar Jackson. Ask Josh Allen. They're going to wet the bed. Teams that been there, done. Lakers being down 10 points with 3 minutes to go in a game 7 against the Celtics, and we still beat them down 10 with 3 minutes to go. There's very few teams in history pulling that out. That's called been there, done that. We go to the huddle like, bro, we got this. And we seen worse. Other teams don't have that. They don't. And the Spurs, we have yet to see that. Let Tom tell. I'm with you on that one. Larry 24L. I'm at Hawks 82L. Jamal Robinson said Rudy overpaid. That's the only problem I got with the guy. Jamal Robinson said Lamar. Oh, my bad. I forgot everybody. My bad. Jamal Robinson got me on this one. How the hell I forget my boy Lamar Odom? I believe 2-time 6 Man of the Year award. I believe one time 6 Man of the Year award. Let's not forget, we got Lamar Odom career correct. Look at Lamar Odom before he came to us. He was a damn wreck on the Clippers. We know his potential. We know what he could do. But he was a wreck off the court. Look at him when he went to the Mavericks. Got fat. The boy got fat overnight. Career went in the gutter after he left LA. Mention that part too. They saw what the Lakers inherited before we got him. The Mavericks saw what we got before he came to the Lakers. Hebrew Drew said Kobe was a special player though. We didn't have Kobe in Dallas. I know. And bro, what Kobe used to do to the Dallas Mavericks, I'm not going to lie, so that shit used to be criminal, man. I think it's just black. I feel like scoring 40, 50 today. He used to do that shit so regularly, y'all. I'm like, God damn it. And they just got no choice but to just take it all the time. Like, yeah, he does that all the time. I don't really think y'all know how different. I watched Kobe one time score like 8 straight 40-point games. It's not the 40-point games. It's how easy he makes it look, bro. You be like, you watching the defender do everything they can, bro. And when he make that shot, you just see that head hang to the floor. Like, how the fuck he make that? Like, Shane Battier on his ass, bro. Covering his eyes when he shoot. Bucket, bucket, bucket. At some point, you just be like, God damn it. It's like when y'all see Wemby today locked in on defense and offense. You be like, what do you do with this guy? How do you stop him? It's like SGA when he cooking. You just got to be like, you just got to tip your cap like, man, we can't do nothing with this fella here, bro. But yeah, good take, though. Jamal Robinson said Barkley played for 3 franchises and never won. The problem was with it was Charles Barkley, when he was on the Phoenix Suns, man, that was the apex of his career. By the time he got to the Rockets and started getting support cast, a lot of his teammates was washed up too. He wasn't the same Charles Barkley. And that was an era where everybody want to win with their own team. They don't want to be under somebody's accolades, riding their coattails. Well, today different. Y'all want to be a groupie. I won with such and such. Y'all never want to be like, this is my shit. I want it. SGA status. This is my shit. Undisputed. Y'all should be lucky to be here. Y'all can't say, oh, he got lucky and they won because of, nah. SGA like, this is my shit. Kawhi Leonard could say this is my shit. Even though Kawhi fell off as far as bringing the chips in. Hebrew Drew said, look at the West. The best rosters are winning their games. Thank you. I'm with you when you're right. You can't play cheap in the West. You can't come with an Eastern Conference roster and come to the... Yo, I take 80% of the Eastern Conference and I put them in the West. I'm telling you right now, it will be absolute criminal. The belt being put the ass that's going to happen to them boys. Let me get the Knicks. I'll put the Knicks in the West. Oh, God. Them niggas fighting for a play-in. I got them at best like a 7 seed. I'm being a buck with you guys. Like 6 seed at best. You put the Knicks in the East. You put them over there. Who else in the East? I put the Pistons in the West. Good God. The Pistons lucky if they make the damn playoffs. I'm not playing with you guys. You put the Hawks in the East. Oh, God. I'm in the West. Oh, my God. They're worried about their draft lottery position. I don't think y'all know what's in the West every night. You can lose any night. Somebody put 40 on your head. You on Sports Center getting laughed at. This ain't the Eastern Conference. This is where the big dogs sit at. Understand that. Richard McDonald says Spurs will defeat the Thunder. And he got the cloud with it. Talk filthy. All right. Okay. It's 25-23. Right now they're going at it. It's an even match first quarter. Bench points is what separated. Cleveland got 12 bench points. They got 2. Okay. Trey Ball. Detroit knocks down the 3. Okay. Larry says, I'm an OKC fan. I'm a fan of the game as a whole. Me too, man. OKC looks like they're going to repeat. I chose them since day one. So when they played my Lakers, I couldn't sit there and play delusional talk about we going to beat them. Oh, my God. 2 for 2, another three-pointer. Okay. Who that knocking them damn threes down? That's Jenkins? Oh, that's Isaiah Stewart. 2 for 2. Okay. The bench giving them something. They're giving them a little impulse right now. Cash swinging it around. Sam Merrill. Pump fakes. Launches a corner 3. In and out. All right. Pistons ball. I know Larry, man, but I'm a fan of the game of a whole. I watch every team, everybody. I watch the most suckest teams. I watch why they suck, who is the reason why they suck, what sets they calling out, who flourishes and what. I look at the game different. I see it from a whole court view where I look at it as film. That's how I grew up as a sports player also. When you watch film, you see the game different. You don't see the game like the way fans do. I see the whole court. I know every speck that's moving at once while looking at the ball carrier. You're going to be like, how? I don't. When you play football, you have to learn this. You know what the offensive line doing while you're playing that wide receiver, you know? It's focused on your job, but when you're just looking at film. So when I'm looking at the game right now, I can see somebody being lackadaisical. Oh, good defense. Almost stripped Donovan Mitchell away. But we see the game completely different. The way y'all see me presented on my show. That's why my takes be unorthodox. We don't watch sports the same. Oh, Richard McDonald says Spurs in 6. Okay. Hebrew Jew. Uh-oh. Donovan Mitchell down. Donovan Mitchell down. Uh-oh. What's the verdict? You getting up? Come on, D. Mitch. Get up. Walk it off. What we got, D. Mitch? Ah. He just tweaked his ankle by accident. Damn. Oh, that could look like an Achilles. That looked like an Achilles. Is that? That looked like an Achilles. Let me see him move around. I don't know, man. But he's still playing. Hebrew Jew said OKC is known for going for stretches of poor shooting. Thank you, Hebrew Drew. OKC is known for going stretches of poor shooting. That's why I gave my Lakers a shot to get a game or two. And if we had Luka, that's why we could beat them. OKC really, they fuels their offense. Their defense fuels their offense. They get a lot of steals, runouts, easy layups, transition threes. And when you make OKC have to actually earn that damn point total, why do you think the Pacers took them to Game 7? Tyrese Halliburton don't turn the ball over. They have the lowest turnover ratio in the NBA that season. That's why they struggled. There was no easy transition buckets. Offense looked a lot harder for the Thunder in the finals, if you're not noticed. That's what happened when you could take care of the ball. Jamal Robinson said Lamar was in Miami too, and he was shadiddles. Richard McDonald said Wemby is the truth. Hell yeah. Wemby the goddamn truth. The boy real. You would think he an alien if you watch some plays, but I'm like, yo, the boy is real. Larry says Spurs Thunder real be a great series for show. Wemby has already framed out a Hall of Fame career. Is crazy work. Oh yeah. Wemby gonna win a defensive MVP until they start changing his face on the award. You see how Bill Russell got his face on the trophy, of the NBA trophy, because he won so much? Wemby got to get his face on the Defensive Player of the Year award. He getting steals. He in the passing lane. He about blocking about 3 to 5 shots a night. Then he adjusting about another 10 of them. He affects the game plan completely. The man could single-handedly put belt to ass by his lonely. Give him his credit. Jamal Robinson said Randall must defend Wemby. You know how you stop Wemby? I know this is going to sound conventional. You need to get a smaller defender that gets underneath his core. where he can't jump off the ground and get it, knocks him off balance. Why y'all think my Lakers put Rui Hachimura on damn Jokic? Why you think they put smaller defenders on Jokic for the most part? Sometimes when they take Rudy Gobert off of him, give him that bump underneath where he can't give you that shoulder that's knocking you on your ass. I'm shorter than you. That shoulder gonna hit me in my damn face and it's an offensive foul. You see what he's getting called for in the Timberwolves series? That's the proof in the pudding. So now the second you go for that same shoulder again, I'm about to pull the chair out on your ass. And now you're off balance. And you wonder why Jokic just missing all these soft touches at the rim. It's because he's not on balance. That's how you stopped Dwight Howard back in the day. Kendrick Perkins did that to him. As soon as he about to go up, getting that little bump right there in his lower half. He over here trying to get a jump hook off, fading off this way though. And then next thing you know, he complaining, ref, he fouling. If you know, that's how you slow Wemby down. Trust me, I've seen teams do it before. If you're trying to slow him down, that's your best bet. Larry says, I just need Kyrie to go to the Wolves. Definitely watch more NBA. If Kyrie went with the Wolves, that's the IQ they need. He knows when to assert himself, when to start going crazy, Garantable. Ant-Man need a guy like that around him. Jamal Robinson said, beef stew. Kobe never won without Phil Jackson. What you mean? He was our coach the whole time. What you want us to do? He wasn't Jordan, where Jordan had other coaches and then he met Phil. Kobe got drafted to the team and Phil was there. They hired Phil. Was we winning immediate with Phil Jackson? Like, can we factor that? Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. Hebrew Jew said Donovan with a non-contact injury. I know. I think it's his Achilles because that's the injury I saw. And lucky it wasn't looking like a full pop. And he walking, so, but I bet you it's going to be an Achilles injury, though. A bruised Achilles injury. But everybody, man, this concludes today's episode. The Timberwolves get taken down by the Spurs in the belt-to-ass matchup. 126-97. Wemby was absolutely special, looking like the MVP finalist he is. The boy was doing what he want on defense. He was a menace. Give that boy credit. MVP runner-up. Victor Wembanyama, a.k.a. Alien. Next up, I'm telling y'all right now, the kid playing for them big bucks. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Caruso, all the crew came home with him. Vassell, Dylan Harper, everybody came to party. Spurs put belt to ass on the Timberwolves. Congratulations to the Spurs going up 3-2. Tomorrow, you already know what today. You already know we're watching that Cavs and Pistons series. That's what we got in the tank for y'all tomorrow. This concludes today's episode. I am your host, Chase. This is One of One Sports Podcast, where we come down that chimney. Facts over fans. We don't care who your favorite player is, who your favorite coach is. We leave hearts and egos at the damn door when you check in here. Nobody's above constructive criticism. I'm letting you know that right now. When that smoke clears that y'all saw me put up early in this episode, nobody at this table is above criticism. So everybody, letting you know right now, stay tuned for the Detroit Pistons and the Cavaliers in a 2-2 series game. I thought it was 3-2, my bad. 2-2, the series is tied. I got the Pistons winning this game. Belt to ass season. NBA playoffs is here, everybody. Deuces. Hawks ATL. Salute everybody. Have a good night. Appreciate all the love and likes, support, all the damn comments. Y'all the ones who make this show. Without my show, like I said, y'all be the heartbeat of my show too, man. I appreciate it. I could have somebody talking on the screen, but I don't. I'd rather talk to y'all because y'all takes be 10 times better and organic. And y'all challenge me the same way I challenge y'all with respectful takes. No feelings and emotion involved in it. Y'all be the MVP also. Appreciate y'all. You're the fans. Y'all litty. I promise y'all. All y'all litty. And the best part about that, before I get out of here, I remember all y'all subscriber names from the back of my head. I could be sitting down at night and be like, oh, such and such said this. I'll be watching the game. I'll be like, I remember Hawks ATL said this. What's happening right now? I remember everybody. When y'all show up for me every day, hey, man, that's a bond. I appreciate the hell out of it. Smack the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Man, I appreciate the lot of familiar that comes in the facts over fans. We don't have a heart here. We got facts. Deuces, everyone. Good night.